It's 8 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. No, it is actually. in like half the country. Ah, you fool. Yeah, those are the weird places we don't go. Over the pond. AM. Mountains don't have clocks. Who lives in the mountain? Well, probably people do,
I realize
but
I
and
was
they're
muted.
they're probably better off. Oh man, so I've just been talking to myself.
Yep.
Oh well, I'm sure I
uh,
was entertaining enough.
were you though?
Yes,
Hmm.
no, it's no hesitation.
Of course, no
I have
hesitation.
complete and total faith in my abilities.
That's very pompous.
You know who I am.
I do. Oh man, trying to get this tweet out. Not the...
Don't do tweets.
Why? I gotta tell people, hey, it's happening.
Sorry.
Like, you're just like, yeah, don't tell people we're streaming.
Yeah. You talking about Primos?
Yeah, just talking a bit about it. Not gonna get too deep into it, but you know, so,
I've only seen 2 episodes, so I guess I can chime in with what I know.
basically. I'm not gonna get deep into like spoilers and nothing.
I don't care. You can spoil. I'm not gonna watch anymore.
How you just gonna casually say that? Like, damn, so mean.
I'm not mean. It's just not for me.
Why isn't it for you?
I mean, it's a fine enough show. It's not really. I mean, I want to watch people punch.
Nah. Were you ever a Disney slice of life series type of kid growing up?
Yeah, I watch them. And I like a lot of them, but
Hmm.
it's not my favorite. Some of them are my favorite, but it's not my favorite genre overall.
Uh,
I watched Recess, and I watched whatever slice of life stuff was on Disney.
Pepper Ann.
Yeah, I love Pepper Ann, stuff like that.
Pepper Ann, Pepper
I like
Ann.
slice of life shows when they look cool.
Hmm. I can get that. I mean, it's been a while since. Oh, I don't know. With Disney, the way they are, a lot of their shows all look fairly samey.
But my heart lies in violence.
Of course it does. Didn't lie too high in violence with Frank.
That's different.
Why is it
That
different?
movie that movie gets me on an emotional level.
Ooh. That
There's
movie is
also
different.
violence in Frank.
Yeah. I, it's kind of it's the violence you just sort of feel good about, but then at some points you feel bad depending on who it happens to.
Yeah,
Like,
sometimes it's funny.
yeah, when it happens to John, it's funny. Where am I trying to post this thing? Ugh.
And again, I haven't made a video on an action cartoon in a while. So
Yeah, you need
sad.
to get the blood working on that.
Hmm?
Yeah, you need to get the pen working on that. I said blood.
That's why I was confused.
Oh no, I was thinking getting the blood pumping, but I mixed up the metaphors.
There you go. I don't know. I'll get to Motor City eventually. Or, I guess
Do it.
Powerpuff Girls will probably come first.
Do Motor City tomorrow. Right
Tomorrow?
now. Get to work.
Nah,
Come
I'm
on, chop chop.
tired. I'm tired.
So? That didn't stop you before.
Yeah, I know, but I was different. I was young.
Damn. Man, you were like this even this year. Come on now.
Huh? What's up? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever you
It's
said.
it's the end of the month. I can't get no more money, so I'll do it later.
uh, what are people saying? Man already knows what I think about it, and I've got some videos to catch up on. Sorry. Shout outs to Tune for Thought.
Nice. What's up, Tune for Thought?
Cartoonish Claude. I think you've been. I don't know if you've been in a stream before, but welcome. If you
Yeah,
haven't,
welcome.
and if you have been before, shout outs to you being here again.
Yeah.
I have to
And now
cover
you
my. I
shouted
gotta
out
cover my ass somewhere, you know.
now you shouted out two people and there's one person who remains unnoticed, so you gotta say stuff.
Ice cream hero regular.
I recognize him from my comment section.
I recognize him from most of our comment sections. Low key, he's like a very
That's true.
like he goes around everybody in our circle. Low key, he's cool.
We like it to support.
Yeah. Tune for thought. My heart lies in violence. Deangelo Edwards, 2024.
It's true.
That is a pretty powerful quote. Can't deny.
I say a lot of pretty powerful quotes.
Need to get back on that.
On quoting?
Powerful quotes.
Oh.
It used to be more prominent in a lot of videos I made back in the day, but I didn't want to sound too preachy. Oh hell no, we do not need an ad going there yet.
It's not preaching if you know you're right.
That's true.
Then it's just stating a fact.
Cartoonist Claude wants to know what our thoughts on Has Been getting renewed for seasons 3 and 4. I think it's
Neat.
great.
I kind of thought it would only go to season 3, but I'll take another.
Yeah, my only problem is just how short the seasons are. Like,
Yeah, I guess if it's like another like 8 episode like batch, I guess 4 seasons isn't that much. That's like what 24 episodes altogether, and that's like nothing. Now, well, it's something nowadays, but back in the day, it wasn't nothing.
it's kind of nothing. I remember Kipo was like 10 episodes a season, so the whole show came out to 30 episodes only.
Yeah, that thing went by. That thing went by like a flash.
That shit came and went within the same year, like seasons
That's
1,
crazy.
2, and 3. Like, I was like, "Are you serious?" Like, this should have been a long-running epic series, you know? Like, that should have been going for some years. Like, it should have been on some Avatar shit.
That would have been cool. I wonder what they would have done.
Hmm.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was paced bad. So I
It
don't know what they
wasn't.
would
It was
add.
paced really well. I mean,
Yeah,
Rad Christ, I know, wants to get a Wolf movie made.
I thought that was already happening, but is it not?
It might be trying to get made, but nothing's concrete yet.
Mm,
Where am I trying to put this? Oh, here we go.
but what? What are you doing?
Still promoting.
Oh,
I ain't gonna switch us over until like 10 minutes usually. Also,
gotcha.
shout outs to Turb. Go
Turd?
subscribe to their channel. Turb.
Oh,
Yeah. In the chat.
turb. That's fun to say.
The weirdest thing is I've heard that word turb only from Simpsons. Like it wasn't.
Turb's a word.
Yeah, mainly.
What's it mean?
Huh?
What's it mean?
I don't know what it means, but in The Simpsons, the context was like drugs. Weirdly, like it was like one of the future episodes where Kearney was like the superintendent or the principal saying, like, "Hey, remember, don't do max, stem, or turb to like a prom," and it's like, what the fuck, turb?
Turb is a Norwegian transport company based in Finnes's Troms.
I'm pretty sure the turb in the chat that we know is not a Norwegian company,
You don't know
especially
that.
not Norwegian,
You
considering.
don't know that.
What do you mean I don't, nigga?
What?
Nigga, what do you mean I
What?
don't know that they're not fucking Norwegian?
Could be.
Turb, answer, are you Norwegian in the chat, please?
You might not know.
Shut up. Oh my god.
Might got a little bit in there.
Turb said they made their name. I made it because this girl wanted me to make an Instagram and she was cute, so I had to in 10th grade. Turb said they're
Grade 10.
Italian. Italian.
Ah. So I was close.
I feel like that's. I don't know. I don't know how to say about that. What to say about that? Let me switch over. Oy. Oy. Welcome y'all to the Letterboxd. We're off to a crazy start. Corrected everybody, being like, "Nah, I'm black. I'm Southern Sudanese, Sudanese. What the fuck? I'm black. Come on."
With a drop of Italian.
Okay, I'm trying to get this. Trying to get the chat box or chat logs over. Damn it!
It looks like they're going.
They are going, but they're misplaced.
You broke it.
Shut up. You broke it.
What? Me?
Yeah. Why not you?
Impossible. You're acting like I could make a mistake. I've never done that.
You do it all the time.
Yeah, but I don't know up to it.
That's a bad thing.
Eh.
Ain't no What the
fuck? Nice.
Okay, I might need to make those disappear faster.
What, the chat?
A little bit, yeah. Particularly like the blocks.
Attack the block chat.
But y'all already know what it is. The regular Letterboxd streams, joined by Deangelo.
Hi.
It's the same bit. Y'all can pick whatever movie y'all see on screen, and we'll talk about it. Also go to your... Have you actually been logging anything, Deangelo?
No, I don't use that thing, dude. I don't want to watch a movie and then do homework.
I mean, you could just log it. You don't have to actually write a review.
I don't want to. That's still homework. That's still clicking a button.
You are...
I remember I watched it. That's all I need.
Oh my god. I need to fix this box.
I tried doing Letterboxd and then I got bored of it.
That fast, really?
I don't even talk on Twitter.
Yeah, that's right. You don't. You just like pics, don't you?
Yep, that's all I use it for. I use Twitter for art and money.
Trying to make sure these things disappear fast enough. Strange. Disable message animations. No.
Probably the last thing I logged on Letterboxd was like Matrix, probably. Matrix 4.
What'd you think of that one?
Bad.
Instantly. Just immediately, it's like just bad.
No fights. No cool kung fu.
I thought there was like something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was sucky.
I know there was like the one where everyone turned themselves into missiles.
I don't even remember that.
It's like everyone like jumped out of the building just to fall onto the car as they were racing through the city. That's one scene I saw.
I wanted to see some kung fu.
Oh man!
I didn't want to see Neo weakly push people out the way.
Jeez. Oh, it's just one of those things. Of like, why did they bring it back? Like, and the whole. I hear like the movie was about basically was sort of a meta commentary on the fact that it's like, yeah, studio wants the reboots and we have to keep making them, even though.
Yeah, nah, I'm sure the movie was like saying stuff, but like,
but
that's like the peel. I need like the peanut butter that you wrap the pill in, which is the kung fu and cool stuff.
It was like, it's one of those things. It's just like it clearly wanted to play into the bit of the fact that it's like, yeah, we're being asked to do this shit, but like, I don't know, it just feels weird to just, because it's the same thing of like, we get it, this stuff is lame, but it's like, but you're still doing it, you know, like you're still guilty.
I don't know. Talk to Johnny and Nick, they like it.
I might need to see it. I've only watched the trilogy, really. I've seen the third movie once in theaters, and I remember not liking it.
I liked it because it was silly.
I don't know, it got too silly for me. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
At least they fight in that one.
Oh, man. I don't know if we talked about Head on stream.
Didn't we?
But
at this point, it's been so long, I forgot a lot of it, but I just remember it was crazy rad.
It was such a stupid. It was so stupid. Oh yeah, I should stream this for you.
But it got it got engaging though as it went on.
What the fuck? Oh, there we go. There you go.
What's that? I was just looking at the stream.
Oh,
It's basically in real time.
oh really? Well, good internet quality.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, head. It's just one of it's like 5 20-somethings go for a weekend camping trip in the remote New England, only to discover that the land on which they're staying was the site of a brutal mass murder. It's like the most basic bitch horror movie setup, but the twist is the fact that it's all done with puppets.
Pretty good.
Like seriously, look at this. Like
There was
you just
there was a big surge in puppet stuff for a while.
in 2015.
No, I mean just like for a while. It was like Happy Time Murders and that other thing, and that one
Yeah.
show on Comedy Central. Not
Yeah.
Crank Anchors, the other one. Uh, there's just like a bunch of puppet stuff coming out for a minute. It was neat.
I'm sorry, that fucking the nudity fucking scenes were so stupid. Like, it's like you're watching it and they try to play up the horror aspect, but at the end of the day, you're just looking at these dumbass Muppets or fake ass Muppets. Like, it's just so you can't help but laugh at it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so
They should,
dumb.
they should just remake like way serious movies with like puppets.
I
Don't
mean,
change the script.
that's kind of what the little thumb fad was for a little bit.
Yeah, but they were making jokes. I want to see it. I want to see it played straight. I want to see like The Godfather, but all in Muppets.
All in Muppets. Jeez,
That'd be
it's
perfect.
like the Muppets Godfather.
Yeah, I'd watch
That would
all
be
day.
hilarious. Actually, they should do that. That's the type of parody movie they should be bringing back. Fuck those like movies, like disaster movie and epic movie. Like
Yeah, make those no more.
they don't because nobody watched them.
I watched all of them.
I only watched I watched Scary Movie 3 because my friends really like the scary movies and they just convinced me to get the third one. It was stupid. And
Funny that.
eh. And I watched Epic Movie. I had that actually. I don't know why I had that.
You know why?
I really don't know why I had it. I was like, what made me want? I think I thought it was funny, but then I watched it. It's like, I think it's funny.
I think I
You
watched
know?
all of them. I watched Epic, I watched Date, I watched Disaster, I watched all the scary movies up till 3. Uh, I didn't see Meet the Spartans or Vampires Suck or any of those.
I saw Meet the Spartans. I watched that. I sought that one out weirdly enough on like a Cinemax.
I
Like
looked at you watching Meet the Spartans on Cinemax.
because I was just because they played the trailers for it when it released like so much, and the weirdest thing is Doug Walker just released a video going over like disaster movie, and in that shit he mentioned how like disaster movie, epic movie, and Meet the Spartans, and I think superhero movie were all in the same year, and I'm
Oh,
like,
I saw Super movie in theaters. I saw that for my birthday.
why?
And I wanted to see it.
What,
I enjoyed myself.
were you just a big Drake fan? Drake Bell
No.
fan?
I was a big Spider-Man fan. I wanted to see a parody.
That was the only notable thing for me with that is that Drake Bell was in it. I was like, what the fuck? Why is he in this?
I think it's funny. I think it might still be funny.
Oh, jeez. I know the other one parody movie that came out earlier than those movies was Not Another Teen Movie, and that I
I
watched.
love that movie.
Yeah, I watched that religiously, kind of. Like I watched that a lot as a kid, just because
Dude, when I first saw that movie, I like woke up in the middle of the night, and like the beginning when like the dildo goes in the cake.
you can't
That's what
say
I
that
woke
without a
up to.
context, bro.
That's the context is that dildo went to a cake.
Come on, man.
I woke up and I woke up to that scene. I was just like, "What is?" I always wake up during the craziest parts of movies. When I first saw Team America, I woke up during like the puppet sex scene, and I was like, "What? What are they doing?"
You know what? You know, weirdly enough, I kind of remember. I have a similar memory of that type of thing too, where like Team America was on, and it definitely was at the start of the puppet sex. And I was just, and I remember, or it was like at the very end of it, and I was trying to go back to be like, what the fuck was this movie?
That was back when I don't know if they still do it, but that was back when like Comedy Central did like Comedy Central After Dark or
Yeah.
Uncensored or whatever.
Now Comedy Central does like movies with breaks, and I'm like, are we?
Did they
Oh,
not
like
before?
they have been doing that before. It's just called movies with breaks.
Wait, it's called movies. What does that mean?
Movies with breaks. Movies with ad breaks.
I mean, that's just TV.
Yeah. It's just TV. Like, so I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean movies with breaks? That is so uncreative. It's like the fucking Disney XD, the Saturday morning animation block. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah, that's on. Is that on Disney XD too? I thought it was on Disney Channel.
It was either Disney. I think it was like a mix of both, like a cross thing. But it was
Like
just
the worst bumpers ever.
it was just so it was like branding is just dead, man. It's so crazy. Oh, like they're it's just gotten so uncreative, and it's like, what happened? Like y'all used to actually like love these shows and want to promote them, but I'm
Someone
sorry,
asked
like
about a movie that parodies musicals. I don't know. Maybe Cannibal the Musical counts. That's kind of just like a musical.
is that the what's that one? Cannibal the Musical?
It's by the South Park dudes.
Oh, never seen that one. I really
I,
have to. I need to catch up
I
on
like it.
Matt and Trey's other stuff versus
Yeah.
save
It's not
for
that much.
Team America. I know. I mean, there's basketball and
You gonna go watch basketball? Gonna go hunt that down?
nah. I know it. I'm gonna have to get my money back for it afterwards.
Basketball.
Basketball. I definitely need to see their play, the Book of Mormons.
So, was there cannibalism on the Book of Mormon? Cannibalism was in that was in Cannibal the Musical.
Yeah. I would not use the word fun to describe
Book of
that.
Mormon's good. I saw that. I went to go see that.
Yeah. Isn't there a movie that parody television with ads? Worst Taj, shout out to Worst Taj in the chat. Not Another Teen Movie is probably my favorite spoof movie. It's still not good.
Yeah, well.
I gotta give this movie a run back, low key, because I honestly am curious if it holds up. I feel it does, because it was the one parody movie that said, "Yo, instead of parodying the most recent stuff, let's actually just parody the genre of teen movies." You know, and
Nah,
of course
some of it was some of it was recent. They did Cruel Intentions, and She's All That.
but that's true. But I feel like there was a level of some type of character or arc with them. I mean, not serious, obviously, but it still was a case of like,
Yeah, they played with the genre a lot.
yeah, versus just the movies that felt more like, oh no, we are straight up only talking about like we're only gonna just watch the trailers for recent movies that came out and then like just make a whole movie around the gags from that we think of. Like that's what it was, because it's like these movies, all these parody movies came out within the same year as the same year as the movies they're parodying, you know. So it's like y'all didn't have time. Y'all did not have time to watch all those movies to be able to like understand why they're funny and how you can make fun of them. Like no way in hell. So like, and it's just crazy to think that like those type of movies got to theaters back then. Like they were clearly cheap.
Yeah, they look so cheap.
They were so cheap, and so it's like, yeah, even if they bomb, who cares? It's not like it's not at that much of a loss.
It was a different time.
Very different time. Like back when Hollywood was okay with wasting money even more.
We witnessed the death of the mid-budget comedy.
Yeah, it's honestly sad that like nobody can make comedies like with just a small budget no more.
I mean, they did. It's put it on Netflix.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. It
and then
all
they're
goes to
gone.
streaming, and people
Yeah,
forget about it.
in a week because that's the new cycle.
What is your favorite 2000s teen movie? I'm trying to
I
think
like
what.
I, I like She's the Man. What? I
That's a pick.
like She's the Man.
That is a pick.
The
She's the man.
man's funny.
I wonder if that movie would hold up nowadays.
Probably not.
Oh, I guess it's more. I didn't fully grow up with Mean Girls, but I guess I want to say Mean Girls, even though that was a more recent watch for me. I never.
I mean, I didn't watch She's the Man till college because my professor put it on as
Ah,
punishment.
that's fair. Yeah, so I guess Mean Girls, unless someone can name, because I can't name any off the top of my head right now.
2000s teens movies. Let me look them up. Let me see if I've seen any of these boys.
Hmm.
Let's see. Have I watched it? Oh, Juna. I love Juna. Juna was good. Juno's good. Superbad's good.
Mm.
Napoleon Dynamite's good. That's probably my real favorite.
Yeah, Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, that's right. That's a great one. That's a classic.
He really is. I remember, man, I have good memories of watching that movie. I watched that like, like when you're like at the very end of the school year and the teacher just kind of stopped caring.
Yeah.
So like we just have a lot of fun days. I remember, so I remember watching that during one of those days.
You just watch whatever.
Yeah, because it's June 8th. You guys are about to leave. Watch a movie, play some games.
My first time watching Napoleon Dynamite was like it was like ooh, that was early 20s. Sort of started college, and like I just was trying to catch up on important movies and such.
Hmm.
And I just put it on. And it's like okay, I see. But the weirdest thing is I saw the TV show first.
That's so
Like
crazy.
yeah, I saw the animated series first before I saw the movie. But I was aware of certain like the memes of Napoleon Dynamite, so it's like
Oh,
I
yeah, because it
wasn't
was
lost.
everywhere, like in real life.
Right. I still stand by like the show is not that bad, but it's
No, it's
definitely
just funny.
yeah,
It's different.
yeah, it's just not representative of what the movie is. It very much is like, okay, they make it over the top because it's a cartoon.
And you watch that show together. That part where the lion turns on Sanford and Son, that's comedy.
Psst, the fucking ligers.
Oh yeah, they were
Like,
like it.
it was just a whole bunch of ligers, and it's like, why do they just have a bunch of ligers here? Like
Because
this
that's
bumfuck
Napoleon's
nowhere.
favorite. It's his favorite animal.
It was just bumfuck nowhere, and there's just like, yeah, we have a whole lot liger habitat. I was like that. Like Napoleon had to be on Planet Nine with that day, bro.
Didn't they? I think they hated him, that right?
Yeah, it was like they were annoyed. I know it was like yeah, the little cub that was like being a little shit.
Hmm.
Oh man.
Napoleon.
Oh, I remember we saw the unbearable weight of massive talent.
That movie was great. I
Oh
love
yeah.
that movie.
That movie was like, yeah, if Nicolas Cage is gonna make a movie about Nicolas Cage, this is how it would go.
I should watch it again. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it it was one of those things that's just like you kind of go into this expecting to get what you get, expecting. Especially, I really like Pedro Pascal in this. Like he's just basically this
Oh yeah,
massive Nicolas Cage fanboy, and it feels so genuine.
I guess that is Pedro Pascal, isn't it?
What do you mean? I guess it is.
I don't know. People talk about him a lot, and I don't really know who he is. But I guess that's my favorite role of his. Then.
Damn, that's right. You haven't seen Last of Us or Wonder Woman 2 or
Yeah,
Mandarin, The
yeah,
Mandalorian. I mean,
yeah. I already know what happens in Last of Us. No point in watching it. I fell asleep during the first Wonder Woman, so why I watch the second? And I don't care about Star Wars.
why'd you have to speed run just roasting all of those beloved franchises? Damn, like that was just rude. Oh my god.
I didn't even roast the. I just said I already know what happens.
Oy. But it really,
I ain't
but I really did like the dynamic between these two. Like at first, it's like Pedro is what, he's a drug dealer or drug lord but he's not really into that, and he genuinely is just a fan of Nicolas Cage, if I'm remembering.
Is he? That's pretty cool.
The fact that you say Izzy, and it's like we saw it together.
No, I mean in real life. Is he a big fan like Pedro
No, I
Pascal?
was saying in the movie for their dynamic.
Oh.
Yeah, like they're just genuinely funny to get. Like they're just, it
Oh
just
yeah,
feels like he
great.
might actually be a genuine fan of Nicolas Cage.
A good bromance movie.
Oh yeah, and it's just and it goes off the walls like you think it would. Just like even the ending was like, oh okay, of course they're doing that.
Yeah.
It's like Nicolas Cage, of course, chooses to do that. Oh my god. Uh, someone asked our favorite decom.
Ooh, mine's are up and away and Luck of the Irish.
If we can count animated movies, so the drama.
Oh yeah, to look for sure.
I kind of recently I do want to kind of put a Big City Greens movie up there because it's really, yeah, that shit was so funny.
That was pretty good.
Like it's so good, and it didn't have to be that good.
No, it did.
Yeah, like I genuinely was like, y'all did this for a decom. This is crazy. Like the
Making
way
all that money.
like the animation was so good. I'm like, this could be in theaters. Are you kidding me?
It's like, no wonder you canceled my favorite shows. That's where the money went.
What's the another decom? I remember Now You See Me. Now You See Me, I think it was called, or Now You See It.
Isn't that a thief movie?
No, it's another one. It's like a magician apprentice like decom. It had
Uh,
a
there's
Allison
so many.
Mashaka, I think.
There's so many. They made like 5 a year.
They did. Like every other day, it was so fun. It was so funny growing up with Disney decoms because they would like advertise every day leading up to the movie. Like you see
Yeah, it was.
so
Yeah.
much, like from music videos to behind the scenes stuff.
And it's just like by the time Friday rolled along, you'd already seen Windy Woo.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, I didn't even watch the movie, and I felt like I got everything out of it. Oh man. Ugh.
I
Oh yeah.
was strapped in for Windy Woo now.
I didn't. Weirdly enough, it was built up, but I never bothered to watch it.
I mean, it was Brenda Song in Kung Fu. Sign me up.
Yeah, true, fair. I also remember, Chad, y'all can send y'all letterboxes if y'all want us to look over what y'all been looking at.
What you been watching? What
Yeah,
you been looking at?
we can also roast you and shame you,
I
depending
won't
on.
do that.
You probably will.
I might do that.
He's like, I won't do that. Like, come on now, you're you.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Icarus Prime actually sent theirs.
Okay.
Let's look.
Onward and upward. But agreed. Ooh,
Battle
pretty,
Royale. Haven't seen
pretty
it, but I
solid.
know it.
I've
Hard
seen it.
boiled.
Ooh, pretty solid.
Spider-Man 2. Okay, and
Very
how?
solid.
Yeah, this is actually pretty.
Yeah,
Well, I can speak on two of these. I can't speak of hard boiled or
those are those are cool.
hard boiled looks cool considering what else.
Hard Boiled's crazy. You should watch Hard Boiled. I almost put on Death Wish, but maybe later.
Of course, you wanted to put on Death Wish.
I was going to watch it. I was going to start from 4 and work my way backwards.
Eyes Wide Shut. I heard of that one, but never seen it.
I didn't need to see that.
Yeah, Goodfellas. I remember Tariq showed us that.
I love Goodfellas.
That movie. That movie sat with me. I can't fake that, y'all. Like, this movie sat with me. Like, after watch it, it's like, damn. Like, it really makes you think, damn, Martin Scorsese is really that nigga. Like, shit.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's a crazy old Marty Scores. He's nuts.
Like, like the way he directs these movies, the way the shots are set up, the way like the characters are portrayed, it's like you get wrapped up into it, into the point you're just like, I'm just watching the story. I will say the one thing, and I'm kind of a stickler for this, is when you make biopics, I tend to be a bit like, okay, where's the accuracy? If you like, I can understand some exaggeration because it's like you got to condense it down to make it work for a feature length movie, but it's like, don't lie. Maybe also don't omit some things. That's the biggest. That's my. I'm just kind of like that when it comes to it. So it's like, that's why I like even his most recent joint. What was it? Killers of the Flower Moon. Like I went into that, and it's a super compelling movie. It's amazing. It's great. But I was thinking like, wait, that part was a little inaccurate, or that part was actually not. That didn't happen. So it's weird that was added, like the Freemason scene where he gets like spanked, where Leo DiCaprio gets spanked by Robert De Niro. It's like that. There's no recording of that happening in history, so I don't know why you put that scene in there.
But his butt remembers.
Oh my god.
Wait, there's a Michael Jackson biopic coming out.
Yeah, it's kind of not been hyped up, weirdly enough. Like it's like it's got a good
playing Michael.
It's got someone who looks the part, I think, pretty well, but there's no trailers. But I mean, if someone can send a link so I can show it, because I do not remember what it would look like. Or
that movie's gonna be like 5 hours long.
Because if you think back to the Jackson 5 like special they did, that was a long one too. So, and that was just getting up to, what was it, Thriller Mike?
Yeah, I remember watching that when I was a kid.
Yeah, I watched that when I was a teenager.
I remember like the part where like his hair caught on fire, and I was just like, "What's going on?" Because I didn't know anything about Michael Jackson when I. When did that come out?
Ooh, it was like,
because I was young.
It definitely might have been way before our time.
I was young when I saw it. I was like, "What is this? Well, this is crazy."
You guys do know Michael Jackson died 15 years ago, right?
I gotta do with anything.
Yeah. Like, you can make a biopic about someone, about recent stuff, or not even that long ago stuff.
Yeah.
Or people. Oh, Michael's nephew. Michael's nephew is playing him in the biopic. That's why I was like, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure sense. Someone who's like fits the role well. It's like his nephew who looks pretty well, who has a strong resemblance to him, and yeah. So I'm interested to see where they go with it.
It's just called Michael.
Yeah.
They should have called it Shimon.
I'll call it Shimon, the Michael story.
Jafari Jackson. That's a cool name. Whoa, his name's Jafari Jeremiah Jackson. Triple J's. This guy's cool.
JJJ.
Yeah, it's just the J. Jonah Jameson.
Of course it is. Luck of the Irish. What is Debs? Debs.
Debutante. It looks kind of cool. Does he have a gun?
What's this about? The star of a team of teenage crime fighters fall for the alluring villainess she must bring to justice.
That sounds kind of rad.
Sounds like something.
The star of a team of... Wait, so is it like...
What the fuck? Michael Clark Duncan.
Nice. He's always stuff. Oh, it's a lesbian spy movie.
Ah. In 2004. Okay,
wow.
Actually,
okay, well, that means it might not be the most...
Yeah, nah. let's actually take a step back there real quick.
But it might be silly though. It might be fun. I might check it out.
You might.
It's on.
Safe. Haven't seen that. Bean.
I've seen Bean.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I knew of the Mr. Bean, but never saw it.
I used to watch Mr. Bean on Telemundo.
I still need to try to watch Whiplash.
Oh yeah, with the drums.
Yeah. And fucking.
I just know the song.
What was it? I think someone else also sent theirs. Cadino. Get this copy. There we go.
You can do it.
I did it.
Cadino.
Let's see. Wally. Okay.
Mhm.
Into the Spider-Verse. Sweet.
Mhm.
Lady Bird. Pretty good.
Mhm.
And the Mona.
Mhm.
Not bad.
Nice.
Yeah, that's not
Now,
bad,
now,
actually.
now let me judge you. Scroll down. I must see how much. Up, he's bad.
For
Gave
the
Willy
5
Wonder.
star?
Gave Willy no, because he gave Willy Wonderland a
Oh,
1.
yeah, no, wait a minute. What are you saying here?
Sounds like someone hates fun.
These might be the least intimidating antagonists in the history of horror movies. The town scared of Willie even thought, though Nick Cage beat him to death with a bag of soda cans and 2 sticks tied together. Willie's a little bitch, and I'm glad he's dead.
It's not about Willie. It's about Nicolas Cage being awesome and playing pinball.
Exactly. Like, it gives you exactly what you're supposed to want from this. Nicolas Cage beating the shit out of some animatronics.
I just want to see the Rage Cage take out some aggression.
Exactly.
And he did, and it was awesome. Slammed the soda and killed the animatronic. Sorry, that's my bad. They, them. I'm okay with that. Sorry.
They, them. Yeah. How's Willie's Wonderland?
It sounds like they hate fun.
Exactly. Even Onigiri's like, what the fuck? Cause like this movie is just so over the top and stupid. How do you hate it? You just have fun with it. It's not meant to be taken seriously. I mean, I will admit
it's not for everybody though. So I understand.
Yeah, that's fair. I will admit though, like the cast, like the people who get killed and everything, they could be better.
Oh yeah, I don't care about them. I really only care about Nicolas Cage.
Right. Like that's the thing. They could have been better. Like not matching Nicolas Cage, but they could have been more entertaining. You got the one black guy who seems like he's talking sense, but they make him do something stupid, like fuck while in the actual building and get caught by the animatronics. So it's like, nigga, you couldn't be smart.
I don't even remember that part, dude. The only thing I remember are parts with Nicolas Cage.
I'm guessing you
like
really remember those pinball scenes then.
Those parts rule.
It's just so into pinball.
And I do remember that part where they did that backstory because I was bored. I was like, get back to Nicolas Cage. Either killing animatronics or playing pinball. I don't care which, just put it on the screen right now. But movie 43 is definitely, give that a half a star.
Yeah, really. The version I watched you gotta think about this. This movie has versions. Like, there's the theatrical cut, then there's the one they released on DVD that was far different, like different premise and setup and everything. Like,
throw them all away. Dude, I remember when I was in college, a bunch of my friends have been like, we're all gonna go see movie 43. It's gonna be really funny, and like a huge group of people, like we all just went to go see it, and I mean I've never left the movie more somber. Like we all just were just like, dude, that sucked. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. My friend bought my ticket.
The weirdest thing is we went to a midnight screening for this.
Ew. You stayed up all late just to be disappointed?
It was as stupid as I honestly expected it to be. Like, it was me and my friends. Like, we went to go at first we were supposed to see it a little bit earlier, but it took them a little while to get off work, and we were just kind of sitting in the fucking driveway waiting. And when it finally came to see it, like, we were just like, that was, I don't know what the fuck to make of that. None of that. Like, people walked out. Or, no, people walked out pissed. Like, you hear them grumbling and moaning. They were mad.
The only funny joke is, the basketball part. They're just like, I don't know if we can beat them.
Oh, you're black?
Yeah. He's like, let me spell this out for you. You are black.
It's like the only one that's funny.
He's like, how big is your dick? He's just like, I don't know, 10, 12 inches? It's like, you take that thing and you dribble the ball with it. No. See, that part's funny. That's the only funny part.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the one with Emma Stone and the cashier boy.
I don't remember that one.
They were just saying really weird and over the top stupid things to each other. It made no sense, but it was just like, what the fuck are y'all doing? But everything else was just dumb. Like the fucking Hugh Jackman with a ball chin just turned him into a ball chinian. It's like, come on, bro. It's like,
Nice.
it's like, okay, and that was the opener. That was the
I like
opening short. It's like, okay, that's how we start.
I like that you know what a Balchinian is and you haven't seen Spaceballs.
I've seen Men in Black 2. That's where because they said it there too. I didn't know it was from
Wait.
Spaceballs.
Actually, I don't know. Is it from Men in Black? I thought it was from Spaceballs.
I'm pretty sure it might be Men in Black. If you type in Balchinian, it'll show you this one alien from Men in Black.
Uh,
Like, because I remember specifically, it was like Kay finally got his memory back, and he was fighting all these weird aliens, and he punched.
It's Men in Black too. I haven't seen
Men
that
in
one
Black
as
2.
much.
I watched it a few times, but it definitely is not as good as the first. It's weird. It's like the order of good movies for Men in Black goes the first movie, the third movie, that's it. The second movie sucked. Fourth movie sucked.
Aw.
Like is it? And I fell asleep in the fourth one.
What's that? That's the one with the girl and the dude, right?
Chris Hemsworth and she was in Thor Ragnarok.
Valkyrie?
Valkyrie. Yes. I don't know her name. I forget her. Tessa Thompson, I think. I'm pretty sure it was Tessa Thompson.
Mm.
But yeah, they tried to recreate what they had with Thor Ragnarok with those two, and it's just like you need the writing, dumbasses. You need Taika Waititi.
Looks like it's Tessa Toe.
Tessa
Thompson.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it is Tessa Thompson. Okay. Okay. But yeah, like they tried to recreate that dynamic duo from from Thor Ragnarok, and it's just like they're only good together if you give them good writing. You can't just recreate that by just putting them together, especially when you have such a shit script. Like it's like a sort of reboot / not reboot, or
is it like a sequel? Like, do they acknowledge like J and K?
Semi sorta like in a painting. They at least I think acknowledge J.
Are they like those legendary?
Sort of, kind of, but not really.
A lot of movies do that.
It's sort of, kind of, but not really. Like, it's so half-assed. Like, they had the twins in this, and I was so mad. They're a dancing group, and like they were. It was like their movie debut, and I was just mad that they got wasted.
Did they fight?
They did some dance battle stuff, and they like killed some people. But yeah, it was just one. I fell asleep midway through it. That's the weirdest thing. We were in the theater. I was fully rested, and I just fell asleep midway through. I missed like the part that happened with the lead twins because they just weren't in the movie anymore. I just lost that whole entire part, and I've
only fallen asleep in the theater 4 times.
Damn.
And that was it was Man of Steel. It was Wonder Woman. Miss Marvel, or Captain Marvel. And Eternals.
So 2 Marvel movies and 2 DC movies.
Yep.
Damn. Well, at least no one can say you're biased.
Yeah. They both got 2 notches on the belt.
Wait, what do you mean like twins were in Cats that same year? Oh no.
Oh god, those poor dancers.
They were on the fucking Beyonce tour. The Homecoming tour, so really, it's like shit.
That must be where they peaked.
Basically, what the fuck? Leo -1? I didn't know they did this.
What's that?
The poster.
It's just a poster.
Yeah, the poster, a parody of Godzilla -1. What the fuck?
Were they out at the same time?
Yeah, actually, it was the same year, 2023, last year.
Oh.
So it's just Leo was like the summer.
I still gotta watch Godzilla -1.
It's you might, it might make you cry.
Neat.
The torture chamber of Dr. Sadism. Saw for boomers. Ultraman Rising. Amazing.
Gotta watch it.
Hated Minions, huh?
I've only seen the second one.
You watch these movies so broken. Have you seen any of the Despicable Me's?
Yeah, I've seen one and two.
Okay, one and two, and then you went to just the second Minions.
Yeah.
It's broken.
It was
Like
just there, and I was
you
like,
skip three, you skip Minions.
I kind of wanted to see them. I just wanted to see them fight. It was all right. 7 or 6 out of 10. Standard movie.
I never 6 out of 10. Out of 10? You
Yeah,
doing out
like
of
an average,
tens for
like an
movies?
average. I don't like. I don't know. That's what I do. I don't use numbers.
I know. I'm not really too big a fan on the number scale. Usually, it's just like my scale is like is amazing, great, good, bad, terrible, something like that. It mostly goes off of like the nuance of the film. That's what I
I
usually
remember it
like to go
was.
off. But I just arbitrarily do it for a letterbox.
I remember it was just fine. Wouldn't watch it again, but I'm not terribly mad I watched it.
Wait a minute. This is kind of crazy. Everyone asks what the Minions were doing from 1933 to 1945, but I'm over here wondering if they had a part in the crucifixion of Jesus Christ.
Did they?
They can't do that.
They could though. If a Beyblade can split the Red Sea, the minions can do whatever.
I forgot that happened. I keep forgetting that dumbass shit literally happened in a fucking.
Let
Why would
thou
they
rip.
split the Red Sea with a Beyblade?
God gave Moses a Beyblade.
Like,
In the Beyblade world, apparently.
oh my
I
god.
still remember seeing that's the reason well, it was that because when which Beyblade is that? Whatever one was on Cartoon Network for a while, like later. I started watching that one because it was just so stupid. Like everything was like Beyblade like related. Like the helicopters shot like Beyblades instead of bullets. Like this one dude he would like train by like shooting his Beyblade at like a tree, and, like knocking down trees. Just like, what are you doing? It's a spinning top.
Like he's just basically doing
Like martial art training, but with a Beyblade. But like that's not gonna make you stronger. It's just gonna wear down your Beyblade.
He's like, yeah, because it's like, wouldn't it make more sense to like make it sharper or something if you want to help your Beyblade or something?
Yeah, I don't
Versus
know.
like, oh yeah, let's just make it rub
I do
against
remember one
trees.
time, like I was watching one of the Bay fights, and like one dude like went so hard, the other dude's Beyblade like exploded, and he died. I mean, he didn't die, but he like passed out. I was like, whoa!
Oh my god.
I guess I'll watch this every morning. Someone did die though. The bad guy died at the end, like a rock fell on him, which is not Beyblade related.
Imagine being in a Beyblade series, but the thing that takes you out is not even the main thing of the show, just a boulder.
I think he came back as like an evil computer program.
They always got to find some loophole shit where it's like, oh yeah, they transferred their brain, which, yeah, that's not how that works, but
No,
sure.
I mean, I think that version of him died too.
Of course. So he just died twice?
Yeah, man, he's super
Damn.
dead.
Just showed you suck at life. Die twice?
That series was like weirdly intense at times. I don't know, it was weird. It was
Uh,
kind of like how Yu-Gi-Oh! GX got like really, really like crazy towards the end.
mm,
When when Jaden got like possessed by like that demon,
the
like
fuck?
straight up. And their like teacher died, and he was just like a ghost for the rest of the show. It was weird.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I came back and some dude just had a crocodile on his back, and I was just like, I guess this is Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my god.
It was always silly, but crazy.
I didn't keep up with Beyblade and like I stopped after honestly Tyson and them like the first series.
I mean, me too. I didn't watch. Don't. The only reason I watched that one was because I saw that crazy stuff happening.
Jaden's villain arc was great.
Yeah, villain. Oh yeah, he did have a villain arc. He got like possessed. He got like double possessed, I think, right? Like,
Oh god.
yeah,
Double wait, Damn, he ain't want to like walk around with like no whole no cross or nothing to try to
They were they
help.
were they were like they were like playing hot potato with his body.
Just passing him around. Oh
It's
no, jeez.
like a time skip. I don't know. Yu-Gi-Oh! GX is crazy.
Oh yeah. Hey. Did you guys let it rip though?
Yeah, I did. I used to play. I used to have Beyblades.
I had one, and we had my cousin and I. We had the stadium, and we tried to play, and I was like, "Oh, that's it. It's just like they just come in the middle and hit each other, and that's it."
that means you didn't connect with your bit beast.
Shut the
My
fuck.
Beyblade, listen to me.
Shut the fuck up.
Nah, dude, it was awesome. I would like yell like your victory tornado and it would do it. I swear.
That's what everyone says, but it's like that's not what happened.
That's what happened for me. Those guys might have been posers.
The funny thing is, they do like tournaments still with Beyblade, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I remember
That's
telling
like
my
a big.
girl about
That's
it.
a,
She
that's a,
was
that's a
freaked
big
out.
YouTube scene. That's a big YouTube scene.
Oh wow! Surprised that they're able to keep it going. Really, it
There's
sucks.
a show going on right now. I
That's true. Uh, I'm wondering if the kids themselves are actually playing it, or if it's just like people in our generation.
mean, I see kids playing it on YouTube, so I guess you kids are playing with them.
Okay, that's good because it'd be kind of sad if it was only
Yeah,
adults.
get out the way, kid. My Beyblade.
Oh man, I don't know what to say to that, but I kind of want to talk about The Room because I recently watched this or
Nice.
rewatched it. Like it's funny. Like I watched it. I said in my review, I straight up said, I showed this to my girlfriend. It may have changed the trajectory of our relationship.
Ruh-roh.
Like she was not having it with this fucking movie.
But it's so silly. You gotta love it.
She no, like the biggest thing is she like her worst enemy was fucking Lisa. Because Lisa was just so terrible in every decision she made. Like because it genuinely was like, why do you hate this guy and why are you turning against him exactly?
Yeah, she was the worst.
It's like you have no reason to be doing any of this. But at the same time, you remember it's written by Tommy fucking Wiseau. That's why she's doing this. He doesn't know how to write anything.
Yeah, he just wanted to make out with her for a long time.
He wanted to fuck.
That's
He
basi-
wanted to fuck her belly button.
That's not. I mean, like in real life, it's basically what he did. I mean,
Oh no, he was creeping.
it wasn't creeping. I'm just saying, like he basically just paid her to make out because, like,
Oh yeah, basically.
if you read the book, like Disaster Artist, I love that book. It's one of my favorite books. I've listened, but you gotta do the audio book because Greg Sestero has like a pitch perfect Tommy. Like it's basically like Tommy's reading the book.
Oh shit.
So it's such a good book, and they tell you all the stuff about the room. I mean, like the Disaster Artist, like the movie, goes over it too, but the
Yeah,
book's better.
of course, the book's better. Like, I mean, the
The
Disaster
book's
Artist was what made me finally watch The Room because we usually watch movies around Oscar season to see like, oh yeah, if this has been getting buzz, maybe that's gonna be a nomination. And this was like, and Disaster Artist was like James Franco got nominated for Golden Globes, but then he got Me Too'd, and so it's like,
no
and
Golden Globe for you.
yeah, no, he got the Golden Globe, but in terms of for Oscar season, yeah, then he got Me Too'd, and people were like,
No
oh
Oscar
hell
for
no.
you.
Yeah. But I say that though because like during the Golden Globes when James Franco won for playing Tommy, he had Tommy there, and Tommy joined him on stage, and Tommy went for the mic. Like it's like I genuinely got excited when I saw this. Like, oh, is he gonna say something? Please let him say something. Like the nation needs to hear this, whatever the fuck he has to say. Like I just wanted to see like the whole world see exactly who the fuck Tommy Wiseau is properly.
I'm gonna work with him one day.
Try to see if you could get some part on that Baby Shark movie or that not
No, I don't want.
Big
No,
Shark
I want.
movie.
I don't want to be in his movie. I want him to be in something of mine.
I feel like he's easy to get. I know he was like in Bee and Puppy Cat. I think
I
because
feel like if I ask him, he'll say yes. So we'll see.
it's got to be a case. I don't think he'd say no. He feels like the type of person is like if you actually give him a cool opportunity, he'll just take it.
Maybe I'll put him in screen time.
Make you could do that low key. Make him like either a weird customer or a weird oh damn damn
What happened?
employee. Flick my finger a little too hard and like bent weirdly. Ah. Yeah, could make him a like weird cashier or some shit.
He does owe me a favor,
Does he?
probably.
Oh my god! Wait, Johnny is a successful bank. He was a banker.
Yeah, that was his job in the room.
I don't remember him mentioning he worked at a bank.
I think they only say it once.
Cause, that was something even my girlfriend was telling me, asking like, where exactly does he work? And I was like, somewhere. I don't remember them mentioning where he works.
He's a student of the world.
What the fuck? The happy-go-lucky guy sees his world fall apart when his friends begin to betray him one by one.
Who wrote that? The happy-go-lucky guy?
And I'm like, his friends, and I'm like, all it was Lisa and
No, he had friends.
Mark.
He had like those that group of people that play football with him.
Yeah, but I'm saying it was only like Lisa and Mark that really betrayed him. Everybody else was still pretty cool with him and actually coddling him.
Yeah.
Lest we forget the random dude who popped in on Lisa and Greg and said, "What are you doing? This is gonna hurt Johnny. He's very sensitive." Even though we don't even know who the fuck that dude's name is. He ain't have one scene with Tommy. It's like, who the fuck are you to come in and say this?
I don't know who you are, but you must love Tommy a lot.
Look at, can you ever really trust anyone? Who wrote this? This couldn't be the real tagline.
Might be Tommy.
Oh god. Oh, that, like, it was so stupid of a movie, but god, is it just like, it's really a case of, this is what hubris looks like when it has no limits.
It's also the most like crystallized version of the American dream ever put to film. That dude made millions of dollars by selling discount jeans.
Is that really how he made his money?
It's one of the ways.
One of the ways.
He would just buy like boatloads of like jeans with like little minor defects and just sell them to the tourists.
Like a scam people.
Yep.
Damn. I mean, that makes sense.
They knew what they were buying.
But wasn't it also another thing of like, he did have some type of money in the bank from some type of shit?
I don't know, dude. It's Tommy Wiseau. I don't know anything. Like, nothing about him is concrete. His name's not even Tommy Wiseau, really.
Are you serious? Wait, are you serious?
He picked that.
Okay, and we just don't know what his real name is.
Nope.
What the fuck?
We don't even know how old he is, man.
That's true. We don't. Like, we really have. Oh my god! I never knew that Tommy Wiseau wasn't even his real name.
That's why I'm so interested in him. I just gotta know.
Now that I think
like,
about
please write a book, but I wouldn't trust anything he writes.
It'd just be nothing. It just be one circular statement after circular statement.
I need someone. The disaster artist is as close as we'll ever get, because that's the only person close enough to Tommy that could, that could back up his story.
That's really it, and even he can't really back it up that much.
We don't know any of his family. We barely know where he came from. He's like vaguely European.
Oy. Was that the Loud House movie?
He's so interesting.
Oh yeah, cartoonist Claude said, like, what we think of the Loud House movie.
I haven't seen it.
It's a Loud House movie.
Saw the second one.
I feel like you had reasons to see the second one.
It was silly.
Okay.
Because it was there's other reasons, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the second one is.
I liked it.
I don't know. It was just like another Loud House movie. Like,
there was cool spy stuff.
yeah.
Lincoln almost died.
He almost died in this one. Like he
Like,
fought a dragon.
Jesus. One day he's not gonna make it out.
Basically, it's so weird how they do this show. It's like, what the is Loud
if
House
he
not grounded anymore at all?
if he does beef in the next movie, they should just like redo the intro, like make it the same, but just don't do his part. Like it's just quiet when it cuts.
When it gets to his part in the intro.
Like like, I think isn't it just like him running through the house?
Yeah.
It should still pan, but he shouldn't be there.
So what? Are the sisters are just gonna be looking sad? No,
no, they're doing everything they would be doing, but Lincoln's just not there.
that would feel sad. Like that would feel like the family went mad and just said, "Yeah, we know our beloved brother's dead, but shit moves in the Loud House. In the Loud House, like what?
0 boys, 10 girls.
That's fucked. That's fucked. It doesn't help that Lincoln is kind of a nothing character. I basically said it's like the movie is like just an extended episode of the series, which you do want. You kind of do want that. You don't want that. Honestly, I kind of want to walk this back because it's not really like the series. For one, it's a musical, which okay, I don't know why that's. I wish animated like movies based on shows would stop doing that. If the show wasn't a musical, the movie doesn't need to be a musical.
I don't. I like musicals.
I like musicals when it makes sense. Like Bob's Burgers, it makes sense for that to be a musical.
This gotta make sense. It's gotta be good music.
And that's the thing. The music wasn't that good. It was forgettable.
Oh, that's not my fault.
That's what.
Besides, everything gets turned into a musical.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, it is when they're good.
Yeah, but the problem is most of them aren't. Because it's taken away from the essence of what the original was. Like, it wasn't a musical.
I don't know, man. Heather's musical rules. So is Beetlejuice.
The Beetlejuice musical?
I love that musical.
I think those type of things, it becoming a stage musical is different. I mean, I'm talking about a TV show, like in this case, an animated show got turned into a movie, but they put songs in it, basically, or they have the characters sing, even though the characters aren't known for doing that at all.
I disagree. You can do it if you can do it well, it's fine.
Who's done it well then?
Hmm?
Who's done it well?
Big City Green wasn't bad.
Big City Greens definitely has songs in it a lot of the time.
Does it?
Yeah. It having musical, it made sense.
Never when I watch it.
It's sometimes a little rare, but they do sing a lot in the show. But so
Beetlejuice the musical is the best version of Beetlejuice. I would agree with you, because it kind of takes elements from the cartoon. I mean, Beetlejuice still sucks for most of it, but like, it doesn't like completely condemn him at the end. It humanizes him a bit more. Well, he's not a human. He's a demon ghost, whatever.
It's always that thing, because it's been a while since I've seen the original Beetlejuice. Hell, it's even been a while since I watched the cartoon. But
I watched the cartoon a few days ago.
How was it?
I mean, it's fun. It's on MeTV Tins.
Of course it is. Still gotta get an antenna to actually access that.
I don't know, dude. My antenna doesn't even work for it. I can't pick it up.
Oh, damn, really?
Yeah.
Oof, I might not even do. Damn. Ugh, I need to get on like YouTube TV.
It's not on there yet.
I know it's not. I needed to.
They said they're working on a version of that.
Really?
Yeah, they're working on like a version of the channel for streaming.
Oh, good. I need that. Oh, that'd be so good. Fucking finally. Because it's a shame. Boomerang is basically dead. And like, so you need something to preserve these legacy shows, and I'm just glad that it's like they were able to get them even on the cheap.
Yeah, they can only afford so many.
Yeah, it makes sense. But thankfully, there's so many.
The weirdest one is Police Academy, the animated series. I don't know why that's there, but good on you. They also got the real Ghostbusters.
Hmm.
I remember that show looking a lot different when I was a kid. Maybe because when I watched it, it was like at the end of the season. I think it started looking different towards the end of the show.
Ah. I never saw the real Ghostbusters. I saw the original movie. I remember when I was on a bit of a movie kick, on like an old movies kick. I understand why it's a classic. It's funny. It's good.
Yeah, it is funny. I mean, I didn't watch it a lot when I was a kid. I mean, I would just catch it when it was on, like that and Extreme Ghostbusters.
Hmm.
Because sometimes it'd just be on. It'd be on like JetX or one of the Saturday morning blocks. Not Kids WB, probably like Fox Kids or CBS or something. I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah.
VPN.
It was always I only caught it more when it was like on Cinemax because I knew it would probably be censored. I had a feeling
The
it was one of
cartoon?
those. No, the movie.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, the cartoons I never got to see like in syndication.
I used to watch the Filmation one, like the Ghostbusters has like a gorilla.
Oh yeah, yeah, the original Ghostbusters.
I used to watch that on Cubo.
Cubo.
Yeah, Cubo had like a little. They had like a little block of '80s shows. They would show like He-Man, Ghostbusters, and Brave Star, which was the best one. I love Brave Star. Brave Star is like ripe for a remake. They keep on doing like She-Ra and He-Man. Make Brave Star. It's everything people want. Like he's right there. Cool, super cool dude. Like person of color.
Yeah,
Like
really.
cool.
But,
Like they
wait,
got like a there's like a robot horse for like the furries.
but was
Like it's everything.
furries? Come on, man.
Everyone wins.
Was Brave Star? I'm trying to remember. Was he
He's
was
Native American.
Was he? Oh, Native American. Okay, but I'm trying to remember. Was he also like
He
a
rules.
U.S. Marshal?
Yeah, he's like everything. He's like a Native American cyborg martial shaman.
I feel like that wouldn't hold up today.
Now did it rules.
I don't know. Maybe I do need to give it a watch just to see because I'm like I don't know if that could hold up.
You can put on the intro. I don't think you'll get in trouble.
I like how you just say yeah, go watch. Okay.
Champion of justice, mystic man from afar.
Brave Star.
With 2 R's. Eyes of a hawk, ears of the wolf.
Okay, yeah, I misremember what he looked like.
He looks like a cool cowboy dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you start an intro.
In a distant time and faraway place, the planet of New Texas floats deep.
This is like one of the only 80s cartoons I care about. So cool. Look at this. Look at Space Texas. It's awesome.
Space Texas?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Texas ain't advanced enough to go to space.
Yeah.
But then again, they did that.
Yeah. Puma in there.
Protector of peace, mystic man from afar.
Please they're not.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, it's so cool.
That dude got yanked. Oh,
Yeah, shut up. Look at this big old gun. Damn.
oh!
That guy's dead.
What the fuck was the kick? What the fuck was that kick? That was that Liu Kang kick in Mortal Kombat.
Bam, dead.
Like that was a straight up Mortal Kombat Liu Kang kick. Like, what the fuck?
Dude,
Oh
people
god.
don't know how cool Brave Star is, and if we could get like a budget, like nowadays, it would look awesome. Brave Star rules, dude. I love Brave Star.
Yeah, you do.
Like him and the horse like wink at each other. That's iconic. Like it's so cool. The horse's name is like 50-50. It's awesome.
50-50.
Yeah.
Brave Star and his trusty horse, 50-50.
Yeah.
It's like That's a choice name for a horse.
I love that horse. That horse is cool. He speaks loud and carries a big gun.
Oh my god.
So cool. I love. I need me a Brave Star reboot. There's been like 4 He-Mans. You can't make one Brave Star.
Oh damn.
There's probably more. Wait. Okay, there's regular He-Man, and there's the weird one where where he has like a ponytail. That one's gross. Got the CGI one, and they got the whatever. Did Powerhouse do that one? Yeah, Powerhouse.
Well, I think now's as good a time as any to talk about Primos.
Oh yeah.
That ain't what I wanted.
Did you go to the wiki?
That ain't what I wanted.
You gotta open the image.
All right.
Hit view image.
Yeah.
It's still.
Delhi! Just in time, actually. We're talking Primos finally.
I got scared because you used that one like screenshot of Tater, and you were like thumbnail material. I was like, what is he cooking? Like,
Hey
you
man.
didn't do this on stream? That's loaded, bro.
Oh no, I do got something cooking, but like I did need that Tater pick for a thumbnail for the stream.
Her
But-
name's Tater.
But I got something brewing.
Her name is Tater Humphrey, bro. That I mean, come on,
That's so funny.
come on now.
Tater Humphrey. Oh,
Potato
man.
Humphrey.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fake. Like, I genuinely do fuck with Primos. Like, I actually enjoyed it a lot. I watched all the episodes. They put it on Disney Plus, and it didn't. I knew people had their contentions and everything, and I do want to actually address that. I know people have been kind of afraid to talk about it, especially those who are not of that particular race and group. So but
I can hear you on your tippy toes.
like I
You're
am,
on
but
some eggshells, man. I can hear the crunch. You better step back.
I mean
now.
I could step off of them real quick so we could really and just get to it.
Step off them eggshells. Yeah, talk about the cartoon first.
All right. Okay, but we'll just talk cartoon. But cartoon, Primos, I genuinely fuck with because like it genuinely feels like sincere, like they made it clear it's about the creator's childhood and that summer they had to spend with all their cousins, and they actually drive it home, and it feels like it's for like actual stories from that time. Like, even though it's exaggerated, a lot of it is very overly fictitious in some of the stuff they're doing in it. Like, it's a cartoon through and through. It makes it clear this is still a cartoon. But I say it comes at things on the level of like Hey Arnold, honestly. And I think that's what plays to his strength, especially since the dude who does the score, Jim Lang, is part of it, and you very much hear it. Like, that score is like, oh, that's Hey Arnold.
That's pretty cool. I didn't notice it in the episodes I watched, but after hearing like some music, I was like, oh yeah, it's him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll also say, even outside of in terms of music as well, continue on that, I like the songs. Like, I actually do like the songs. They're pretty catchy.
The songs they sing. I think I've only heard the one.
Well,
I've only heard the first one, and I was like, man, maybe they should stop. Because, like, the pilot, the animatic pilot, there was a song in that, and I thought that was a banger. But
what song was that? Was that Tater singing about her finding her identity?
It was Scooter singing about like the Primos getting her birthday party ready. It was
Which one's Scooter?
This one. This one.
Who's he?
You know, I feel like they gave.
Is he in
him
the show?
to say in the show, and I'm kind of like, this has implicate. Like, what are you like? This is
wait, Deli. How far have you gotten with it?
I am 3.5 episodes deep.
Keep watching. Keep watching.
Man, who the heck is that? I recognize all of them
gotta-
except for Scooter. Who the heck is Scooter? He looks fake.
Remember in the first episode when the cousins were arriving and it was Lucida and she said it'll be you're good, we're calm now. The one she said that to
No.
after their dad was driving crazy, like when they parked. Damn.
It's probably easier to group them together, but because like most of them are like siblings, like
Yeah.
cousin
Yeah.
Bud
Is
and,
Scooter by himself?
or
Scooter is with
they're
Lucida
both
over here.
siblings. Like Lil Ben and Big Ben, they're both brothers. I think I don't know if the cheerleaders are all sisters.
Yeah, they are. They're
They're
the Tia triplets. The
Okay,
T
good.
triplets, I think.
I
Not
think
Tia.
Are they
think
triplets?
Scooter
They're all the same age?
and
No,
Lucida
the Tia. They're the
and Lita. I think it's them three.
who?
I think they're related.
Wait, who?
It's Scooter, Lucida, and Lita. I think it's
Yes,
them.
yes, those three are definitely yes, because they were in the same car.
Scooter's giving me some major Graggle vibes.
Greg,
What
Greg, shut up.
Shut the fuck up! Get the Scooter slander out of here! Fuck!
But yeah, like, but like the thing is, all these characters genuinely feel like someone from the creators' like family, if anything, or at least someone you probably know or you've heard about at some point, and that's what I think really plays to the strength of the show. And they play into it heavy, like it's super character driven, and I think that works well because it's making it very clear. It's like this is a real story and this is a real experience people do go through, you know. Like I do like how Tater wanting to find her identity crosses paths with the fact that she has to connect with her family and actually understand her roots more. Like, I think they play into that pretty well. I really like the No Sabo episode where they have Tater trying to learn how to speak Spanish, or the family tries to help her speak. that fucking trap. It's fucking nuts.
Crazy.
Were they hallucinating, or did her teeth actually like explode?
Who?
Her braces, like that was the gag, wasn't it? Because
she fucked up trying to say Spanish and just
that her braces are like peeling.
Like, jeez, that was rough.
Oh yeah.
Imagine speaking a language so bad your teeth disintegrate.
I was like, jeez. Like I don't speak that language, but it's like fuck.
And she was stumbling though. I barely speak Spanish, and I can do better than her.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting watching it because it does kind of check you on your own like knowledge of Spanish too, and I honestly like that aspect to it. Like Casagrande's definitely tapped a little bit into like the language stuff, but it was pretty much clear like with Ronnie Ann, like their main character, she knows Spanish, she's fine on that. But with Tater, it kind of puts the audience in a position of learning something new as they watch the show. And I think that's something that can really get people attached to it. Like, you know? So.
Yeah. Normally when they do that, it's usually like shows for younger kids. So it'd definitely be like if I'm gonna be real. I don't really see a path where the show gets that far just based on everything that happened. But like in a hypothetical where it just kind of got to premiere by itself, I could see it like getting around with kids. Like this is, this shit was made for them at the end of the day. Like this is I remember you saying a while ago, like this feels like it had the potential to be on par with like Craig of the Creek.
Oh
and
yeah,
you definitely like see that in spades. It is like the kids' cartoon. This is the shit that they deserve,
That's what I'm hoping is like the backlash pulls a Craig of the Creek, where it's like the online hype was all just that hype, and then when actual regular people watch it, like people off the internet watch it, they're like, oh no, this is so charming. I gotta keep up with this. I'm hoping that's what can happen.
They need the Omar to get me in Ward.
Maybe that'll happen.
All right.
I mean, that's when
Alright.
that's when I started watching Craig, and then I went back.
They do need their like capture the flag moment because I
Yeah.
remember that. Like that was the
That's the reason
part
I
where-
watch Craig in the Creek now, because of that whole
yeah,
thing.
like that part where like I think Deltron popped up. That was the moment I was like,
That
what
was
the
pretty
fuck?
hype.
Because
Oh, yeah.
before that, I just like did not like the show. I thought that shit like it made Full House look like Fight Club. It was corny as fuck. They're not doing
Pretty good.
anything out in the fucking woods. Like, what is this?
Yeah,
But you know,
because I didn't care for it that much. I mean, I didn't like hate it or nothing. I just thought it was just like kind of whatever. But after the capture the flag stuff, I went back and I was like, okay, I guess I like these characters now because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
it's nice that they let that show breathe because they don't
Yeah.
let shows breathe anymore. So
They
I don't think that's possible for this show. But like, just
They're not
based
letting
off
Craig
of,
breathe anymore.
nah.
Gee,
Well,
Brett,
I mean,
Craig got choked.
Yeah,
They choked that motherfucker like it was nothing.
they got like
5 seasons is pretty good.
they got
before
like
get
4
choked.
episodes left, and they're just like waiting.
Right, bro. I'm like 4 episodes left.
You might as well. I was like, why didn't you just play them? It's done.
Exactly, bro. Like you're dragging this shit at this
You're
point.
gonna
You
make me
even
wait till summer
canceled the
for-
spinoff. The fucking spinoff got canceled.
Well, they weren't. I mean, they weren't gonna get far with that anyway.
They
I don't
weren't,
know
but
why
but still.
they
They-
spent all that money.
What did they get? Like
And it
a
was-
season or 2?
It only got one
They were-
season. It's already done. It's over.
I
All of Jessica's
feel
Big
like-
World is done.
I feel like they were gonna do 2 or like split the one into like 2 seasons at least. But like all the people that wanted preschool at Cartoon Network dipped. I think that's what like
people want
kinda
that.
killed it. Yeah, well, because there was like this glut of executives, and they were like, "We gotta make this shit for families, so we gotta have
you
the
mean-
4 quadrants." Yeah.
You mean the money people want it? I thought you meant
Yeah,
like
the money.
people.
Mm.
No, I don't think. That's
Did
before, but it's charming. You know, it's fun.
we learn nothing from Tickle You?
We learned nothing. Literally, bro. Where's
They had
that
to burn
Thomas-
They had to burn off the rest of Land Before Time on like real Cartoon Network.
Yeah, like they're bringing that Barney shit over. Like it's
Oh,
kind of
no.
a rap. It's kind of a rap.
They're
guys.
bringing. Wait, Barney's gonna be on Cartoon Network or that Cartoon Nito?
They're giving him a CGI reboot, and they
Oh,
put
CGI?
it on Cartoon. Yes,
Oh.
Ew.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
you haven't seen it, Deangelo?
Wait, there's footage?
There's at least a little bit of something, like a
yeah,
screenshot
there's
of
some
it.
promo images. I
Did they
don't
give
think
him?
the
Did they give him a
trailer's
new
out.
dinosaur sidekick? Are they all wearing clothes now?
They did retitle one of them. I'm pretty sure they renamed BJ.
Yeah, this is what it is.
Oh, that's scary. I don't like that at all.
Dude, I answered it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, gross. Yeah, don't zoom in.
Zoom in a little bit, you know, on that. I want to see
It's
that
scary.
fur texture on that.
He's cutting closer. Thanks, I hate it.
Look at his eyes.
The worst.
Okay,
It's got, like,
Sonic
eyes.
It is a guy.
I don't know what they were thinking with that. It's
Is
like,
this
bro,
your king?
the charm of Barney was that it was a guy in a suit. Not
Yeah.
like making
Even
him a
then,
cartoon
people-
is not fun. I mean,
They
Even
did
then,
put
people
him
wanted
in
to
the
kill him.
CGI before this, and like it looked horrendous. So I don't know why we tried again, and then we retooled him, and then they like made him a 5-year-old. I don't know why. I
He's
don't
a
know
child
what
now?
I think so.
oh god,
Yeah, that means,
fuck.
So
I mean-
bad.
that means he hasn't even learned all of his cool magic stuff yet.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of a rap. Like
I don't want child. I want like Elder God Barney, like how he is in the regular show.
Elder
even All
God
Engines
Barney.
Go was like,
Basically,
yeah,
what he
these
is.
trains, they can fucking dance, they can fucking move around and shit. Like they give them powers, and All Engines Go. This is just kind of, it's a rap. I don't know what they doing over there. Cartoonito is, it's a thing.
Ah, well.
Ugh, Cartoon Nito. That it's literally what the fuck was it called when Cartoon Network tried to do this before? Was it Tickle
I just
You?
said Tickle You.
Oh,
You
yeah,
just said
Tickle.
I just said it.
You just said it.
Sorry, I was paying attention to other things.
What? I'm the most important thing in your life.
Not really.
Yes, I am.
Not really.
You don't get to make that decision.
Ben made that decision.
And poor guy. Still needs to make decisions.
What the fuck? Oy. We're back to Primos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get it together.
I genuinely think it's like it has a chance if Disney promotes it well, and I really hate the fact that it did do the 9-episode dump, but I can, for a show like this, it kind of can work for it. It kind of can make that work because it's so episodic. So I'm hoping it has an Amphibia moment where it does gain an audience, even though like the first shipping out of it was ass. You know, I'm hoping.
Primos? Is
Yes.
that bad?
I mean, I kind of
you mean the way they released it?
Yeah, you know, they premiered an episode on cable, and then the next day they dumped 9 episodes on streaming.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know if people they keep doing that. No one's gonna watch your channel if it's on your streaming service.
Not very Potters, Disney.
Exactly. It's like y'all got to start forcing people to like watch it on cable, and if they miss it, just watch it on streaming the day after. Keep it like that.
Yeah,
plain and
see you
simple.
next day. That's what they do with Max.
Exactly. It's the smartest strategy. It keeps people interested.
Even though sometimes Max is sloppy. I remember like waiting. Something wasn't up until like 9 o'clock.
Jeez.
Jeez.
Like, what happened? Did someone forget to switch a button?
Oy.
I've only seen 2 episodes of Primos, and I thought it was just okay.
It's a mid plus, but I think, well, for adults, for kids, I think this is. I mean,
Yeah, it's cool for kids. I think, well, for the kids that it's gonna affect, it's cool they got it.
Yeah, that's how I rate it. Like, it's because at the end of the day, it's like we're adults. We're not. It's not meant to be for us.
It's not for me. So make something for me, Disney.
Because it's like a lot of the animation projects, like the last 10, 15 years, if you really think about it, it's like we kind of stole that shit from the kids. It's like, because it's either tailored to us in part on site, or, you know, it's just something that, like, started out as, like, something for them, and then it got this whole, like, big subculture built around it, and it turned into something else. And so this is very firmly, like, in the kids' camp. Like, this is that shit. It's, you know, it can make them laugh, but it could also make them reflect and think.
And then they can laugh about reflecting.
Yeah.
Laugh while they're reflecting.
Yeah.
Laugh at other kids reflecting.
Yeah,
based
just
on
like
the show, you know.
Yeah, look at Billy over there. He's reflecting.
Yeah, on his fucking heritage. Laugh at him. But we kind of took this shit away from them, and it's kind of tragic, you know. Like, like it's kind of tragic. People took that away from them, and I don't think it's gonna really prevent like people from seeing it. I just think there was already a cap on like who was gonna discover the show, and because of everything that happened, it's the cap kind of got lowered, I guess. That's like my interpretation of it.
Yeah, I can see that. Like,
Nice.
I think it's like the online chatter is likely just not strong enough because I've seen left and right people who watched it. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, it really wasn't that bad. Like,
yeah, people jump down this throat for no reason.
for
Well, there's
real.
still people calling it racist and shit. So there's still
Yeah.
like, some opposition there.
But those guys are weird ass.
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I don't expect it to shift.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't understand how people call it racist when it's like you have not seen one episode of it. You haven't even read the premise, and the premise gives away what the whole thing is about. It tells you exactly that it's like, yeah, it's not going to be about every Hispanic person on the planet. It's just about this particular experience. Like,
I do think
You know
it's
what's
funny
funny?
that they had to retroactively like add scenes, just like, by the way, we live in America.
yeah, they had to make it clear
True.
this is Los Angeles, okay? We
It's
didn't
so
put a
funny.
Mexican filter, which I fucking hate that name. I don't give a shit. The internet was racist as shit for inventing the Mexican filter for an orange filter. Like, fuck y'all niggas, okay? Y'all don't get to be
I
y'all.
get it. I'll defend them shitting on the Mexico film because it is pretty prominent.
It is a trope.
But the
But to
problem
call it the
like,
Mexican filter to me is wrong because it's used in LA, it's used in Miami, it's used in so many.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Like that's where I'm like, don't call.
problem,
It's just a filter, you know. It's just a fucking filter. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to invoke race. It's meant to invoke location in film. We're losing recipes and understanding basic cinema.
We're losing recipes to craft the perfect Mexico filter.
Jeez.
I think it's kind of incredible too. It's like that people are even bothering to walk it back because some of the on Pan's video, like the second one, there's more people that are like, you know, I think they just needed to do this and this, and you know, we wouldn't care. You know, they just needed, which is not true. It's objectively false. This, I think, the backlash to it converged onto this show in a very weird way. Like it's not like there's no like real established pattern to it. It's like in any normal circumstance, like this cartoon would not be getting that level of attention put on it, and for some reason it did, and it just turned into this huge thing. And I think that they knew what their audience was, and you know, there was just no like real scenario planning for, you know, like for the theme song being dropped on Twitter, and like everybody's spamming Gringolandia, you know, like you didn't plan for that. It's like, how do you plan for that? I think it's a very rough position to put them in, and I just think, like, you know, you already got the cartoon change, you pushed it back a year, you got all these niggas running scared. It's crazy.
Yeah, Bob Iger's quaking in his boots.
It is beyond preposterous for you to then walk it back and be like, well, yeah, I mean, you know, we wouldn't have cared, you know, if they just did this, we wouldn't have. No, there was literally every criticism leveled at the show, there was a reasonable explanation for it. And I swear to God, the show made it pretty clear from the outset where it was set, what the mindset of the main character is, what it's focusing on. Everybody ignored that shit. When that interview came out with the creator of the show, like a few days before the theme song, if I recall correctly, you know, niggas brought it to Twitter's attention, and Twitter said, that shit's an excuse. He's stupid and down, you know, like it fucking, like it was useless. It didn't mean anything. It had no value. So I think it's just a very unfortunate circumstance. I don't think you could really plan for that. And yeah, I mean, how does one prepare? You could say, oh, don't make the cartoon racist. It's like, the cartoon wasn't racist.
It wasn't.
It never was. Honestly, I think the backlash, it might be related to some CalArt shit. I think there's other stuff going on, but I think it was just an acceptable target at the time. I think that's what it boils down to. You know?
Like the last bit of the CalArts argument?
Well, yeah, because it's like, well, we don't have to, you know, call it CalArts in order to do, like, the CalArts-isms, right? Because the big thing for people, even if they were like, I don't care about the cartoon being racist, the art style's ugly as fuck. And it is, like, this is, like, peak, like, 2010s modern...
It's not ugly, it's boring.
It's, fun.
Except for the backgrounds. I like the backgrounds.
I love the backgrounds.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like every other... you know, cartoon of the last 10, 15 years in that respect. So,
it does have a bit of too much clean. It does have that Disney cleanness to it. That's like, like,
yeah, like
they just need to dirty up the designs a little more. Like,
make it look like those scribbles in that pitch Bible.
Like, no, don't make it look like that pitch Bible.
I would have loved it. If it
I do not want to see those fucking pitch Bible designs move.
That shit would be hilarious. Yo, if they made those into like 2-3 minute shorts, I think we would have video essays like talking about how overrated they are.
Those things were crazy. I'm like, it's like they're not offensive. They're just like questionable.
And they made
not questionable. They're just they're caricatures, you know.
They made jammers.
Yeah.
Why not? If you can make jammers, you can make those things move.
Nah, I don't. I don't know. I don't want to see those designs move.
Coward.
Just just a little social experiment. Let's just see what happens. Can we, make a little animatic, see what happens.
We'll do it right now.
Yeah, do it.
But yeah, Primos. It really was just It's one of those shows that just got caught with so much bullshit out of nowhere, and it's just so sad to see because it's like, okay, you all believe in representation mattering, but for some weird ass reason, when something genuinely comes across as like wanting to be representative of a particular story, you have to hate on it because it's not representing your story, I guess. Because that's what it felt like. It felt like people were mad it was too specific. Like they were mad that it was talking about a biracial Hispanic girl, and it's just like, hey, that's an experience that exists. Like, why are we getting upset about this? This is representation at its finest. It's actually telling a very specific story that somebody wanted to tell, and they're representing it how they want to represent it, And I just found it so weird that people get so wrapped up in the concept that it's like they think every story needs to be their story. And I'm just like, only you can tell your story. It's you shouldn't rely on other people to be able to tell your story because they don't know you. It's not fair to them to try to expect that from a stranger. It'd be weird if someone expected you to write a perfect story about them, it's just, I just can't get behind the idea that these stories need to be a one size fits all. Because even in terms of Black Rep,
not everything can be Bullet Train, which felt like it was birthed from my mind.
Oh yeah.
It can't. Like, that Bullet Train is a movie that pleases everybody properly.
Let's talk about real representation. That's the shits. Yeah. Movie rep is real, bro.
Bullet Train represented my brain.
Yeah. It represented humanity.
what we could be if we just stop holding ourselves back.
Hell yeah.
Reject capitalism and embrace murder trains.
Murder trains? You saying that reminded me of How I Met Your Mother.
The murder trains. If they
time.
embraced the murder trains, Primos wouldn't get shit on, Because it just needed to embrace the spirit of humanity.
That would be sick if Primos was like on the murder train. I'd love that show.
Wait for the season finale. I'm sure.
Whoa.
Jeez. What the fuck are you about to have these kids go through, bro?
Listen, bro, they're already on it, okay? They put the Dragon Ball, they put the El Chavo references in there. Like, they're on the path. They will get to fucking Bullet Train.
Did they get the King of... Is there a King of Fighters reference in there?
No.
Are they slacking?
Not yet.
I don't know. I think the Dragon Ball references actually fit really well with this show.
They got El Chavo in there. I was
Mexico,
like, okay.
Mexico loves Dragon Ball.
Exactly.
And King of Fighters. Those are two things.
I didn't know they love King of Fighters that much.
They love King of Fighters.
They do love King of Fighters.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That'd be a pull then.
Hell yeah.
I will say I do like the fact that Tater, the protagonist for this show, is actually younger than what they normally do, because for a while they've just been doing like 13 and up protagonists, and it's, I don't know, I feel like with Tater being like 9, it helps with her learning life lessons a lot better, I think. Well, don't everyone speak at once.
I thought you cut out. I thought you were still saying things.
No, I just stopped.
Oh. Condolences. Anyway.
What the?
Hello?
Yeah, okay, so that explains both of y'all then.
I was talking, but I guess I wasn't coming through.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I was just saying I didn't know she was like 9. I thought she was like 10, 11.
Yeah, she's 9 going on 10.
No.
Yeah. I think
little baby Tater.
Yeah,
I
think that's what makes her more endearing as a character, because I don't know, like, you think back to say Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, like, if you saw a teenage character acting the way she did, you'd be like, no, that nah. But seeing a kid do this, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. That's exactly what kids would do, or some certain kids would do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make Tater like Lilo. I want to see Tater throw a punch.
She has punched people. She smacked her
No,
sister.
It's pretty good.
Are we
Like-
talking like
like-
hamster Gretel punches or like the
No,
I mean,
no,
like,
it's
Lilo,
a
like
no. No, I mean like
Oh,
Tater
these
like
real
smacked Nelly like genuine. It's like I mean it was more like passively like, but it was like move out the way like.
Well, was
No,
it a
she's even
punch?
smacked No, she smacked Nacho even. Like she smacked Nacho like straight up across the face. It's
Big
like
Nacho or little Nacho?
big Nacho.
Damn. Okay, that's
Yeah, bro. This show like kind of got a little bit of edge to it. I'm not gonna
a
fake.
little violent. All right. You know.
Yeah, like it's I say Deli like actually stick with it. Like you might genuinely fucks with it.
I don't think my opinion on it will change. I don't really like. I can see myself watching it in reruns, but I guess just by virtue of everything that happened, I'm not a foe of Primos at all. But it is very, you know, it's fine. Like
Yeah.
you could just chill with it. It's fine though.
Yeah, I honestly get people who have actually watched and like just say it's fine because it's like, yeah, again, we're adults. we're not who it's made for.
Well, I think its high point is that it aims to be very inclusive, and it adds an extra layer of irony to everything that happened. But it does try to be, you know, all encompassing, and you know, there's, you know, like the Primos themselves. It's like 20 years ago, they would probably, you know, a lot of them would probably look the same, but they're all different shapes and sizes and skin tones, and you know, they all got different shit going on, and it's nice, you know.
Yeah,
That is, you know, that reflects reality pretty well. That's, you know, this shit for the kids in the best way possible. So I'm not a foe.
yeah.
I could mildly enjoy it at best, I think, unless they do some Craig of the Creek shit. If they bring Deltron into Primos,
Yeah.
I would fucking love that. If
Now,
they
what
did,
the-
like
If they
what?
I was gonna say a certain
Careful.
celebrity, but nah. Well,
Careful.
Ooh.
just a rapper, Fat
Oh.
Joe.
Oh shit! Yeah, I mean, okay, well, I mean,
That'd be
at that point,
that'd be kind of sick, low key. That'd be kind of
Give-
sick if
give
they
him an
actually
Emmy
got
at
Fat
that
Joe in it.
If anyone they're gonna
giving him an Emmy.
if anyone they're gonna get Danny Trejo.
I
Danny
feel like that's a
Trejo
given. He's
will
on
do
Big City
anything.
Greens.
He'll
Oh,
do
yeah.
anything, bro. It's not gonna be that hard.
Yeah, like that.
He's-
Bro says yes to anything.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Like he's at that point of like I'm just chilling and doing whatever.
He's been at that
Only
point for like
doing
50
Mr.
years.
Bertram, bro.
Why you say that about him?
What? He's cool. He's been the same way since for like ever.
Yeah, I want to meet him.
Me too. I bet you give a good
Hell
hug.
Give you like a manly hug.
Yeah, that's what I need.
Yeah.
They should get
Give me-
Stephanie Beatrice. Of course they should get Stephanie Beatrice. You shitting me? It'd be weird if they
That'd
didn't
be
get her.
Danny Trejo.
I do appreciate the fact that the designs for all these characters are so distinct. Like everybody just stands out no matter what.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
But I will admit, I do want to see like if they are able to get a season 2, some gruffness some more gruffness to the designs. That's it.
Who's that little baby?
That's a Tater
That's,
sister.
Tater's
brother.
sister.
Or-
brother. No, I think it's a brother.
Yeah.
You'd be hooked on them.
Oh, you know what? Before we wrap it, because my food is waiting, so I'm gonna probably dip. But I did want to mention this one episode, the last one in the current batch. It's called, I think, Summer of Quadros. So like basically like their the grandmother's birthday is coming up.
Oh, that's a
and
good one.
Tater-
That's a really good one.
Yeah. Because I think that one probably has the most like cross, like generational appeal. That one, if there's anything that's gonna like, you know, win people over to the show, it'll be that episode, right? So the grandmother's birthday is coming up, and Tater decides that the Primos are gonna make a memory quilt all the, so everyone gets a square, but Gordita, like the little the pale kid, the Lucy analog, is like, I don't understand art or its purpose or its function.
Yeah.
That's your cheeks. And then Tater goes out of her way to like kind of impress upon her the importance of art. And it's not, well, I won't spoil it, I guess. No Primo spoilers. But she kind of has like a Ratatouille moment, where it really like clicks for her what art is.
Yeah.
So that last 2-3 minutes, I think, is gonna be poignant for some people. I think this.
Oh, it's gonna hit.
It's going.
It's
gonna hit. I was like, oh yeah, okay, this that Disney Channel shit, but in the better way. So
yeah,
that's the watch that.
That's the most important thing I would want to say is the biggest takeaway from this show is like it's gonna hit. It has like those moments that people watch in a lot of these recent shows where it's like, damn, that made me sit for a minute. I had to sit on that. I had to think, but I got to live with what you just did right there. Like this show has some moments like that. I genuinely think it does. So
yeah.
I think it's going to be a case of as these episodes roll out and more people finally just say, let me just turn off the internet noise and actually watch this for myself. They'll have that coming to Jesus moment and realize, no, this shit bangs. This shit good. At the very least, they just walk away and say, it's okay. It's okay. They just leave it at it's okay. Because but I genuinely do think Primos is like up there as a really good contender with one of Disney's one of the greats of Disney's slice of life grounded series, and it's something that's been missing for a long while in a lot of cartoons. Just something that feels more down to earth. Because even with Loud House, it was doing it for a little bit, and then Chris Avino was a fuckboy, and fucking the show just was kind of dumb and too mid to really make that statement for it. But I think Primos is where what Loud House tried to be, and I think it succeeds a lot better at it, honestly. So
yeah,
I barely seen any of either, so I got no horse in this race.
I hope, I would love to be wrong that it's not DOA and it does pick up over time, but I don't know. But I mean, the show is fine, so ain't got any worry. I'm gonna head out, but I appreciate you talking about Primos to the people and getting the word out.
Yeah.
Well, Mann and I are both cooking up things individually.
Yeah.
So you will know our thoughts soon.
Exactly. Even more thought out and more provocative.
Yeah, very provocative on my end. I'm trying to hold back. I'm only using 0.1% of my power level.
30-hour Primos video coming tomorrow.
30? Nah.
Let's nah. Come on, you don't know
the
me
fact
very
that there is
well.
now an actual day-long video.
And it's gonna premiere.
Fucking what?
You got to watch that thing live.
well, I guess I'm gonna have to get to.
Nigga bailed. Oy, that's Primos. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent stuff. Ooh. Guess we can get back to the.
Anyone else got a Letterboxd?
Yeah, if y'all still want to drop your letterboxes, you feel free to. Oh yeah, Carter. Do not watch that movie.
I don't even know what it's about.
You don't need to.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I told you about this yesterday. I spun the block on Bride of Chucky because this was like my very first horror movie I ever watched as a kid.
Oh, I haven't seen it, Dub.
Huh?
Dub said talk about Deadpool.
Yeah, since Deangelo hasn't seen it, it's one of those movies where it's like it's too full of spoilers to talk about. Like, I can only give you the basic premise, and that's it. I can tell you it's cool, it's sick, it's awesome, it's a fun ass fucking movie, and you should definitely see it in theaters. But that's about it. I can't, because it's got too much stuff that's in it that it's a spoiler. It's too heavy of a spoiler. at least view our reviews. Oh boy. I'll do that. But yeah, I spun the block on Bride of Chucky, which was a movie, my very first hard horror movie I ever watched,
All
and
right.
like the hard R horror movie with
Oh.
blood and gore and all that, and like, but I was like 6 years old or so, and my dumb ass thought originally the movie, we rented it from Blockbuster, and on our way they were talking about how this movie's scary, you might not like.
Bride of Chucky.
Huh?
When you were 6.
No, no, they didn't rent it for me. It was like just family movie night, basically.
Why was that family movie night?
It was the last time a horror movie was played for family movie night. I'll tell you that much. Because like we on the way home, like my dumbass thought it was a fucking. I genuinely thought it was fucking Chucky from Rugrats.
Rugrats, right?
And I was too dumb to realize it's not that one. And so they popped the movie on, and I just see this fucked up looking doll, and I'm just frozen solid in fear because it's like toys can be murderous and kill you.
Yeah, they can.
Like,
I knew that.
I was lied to by Toy Story. Like Woody would try to kill me.
Did you not watch Small Soldiers?
That's the weirdest thing. I could actually handle small soldiers. Like, I mean, it did slightly freak me out a little bit because of the toy angle, but it was like, whatever. These aren't toys I would buy.
I wanted them bad.
I did see a few of them in Toys R Us sometimes when I was.
I know. I'm so mad I didn't buy it. Well, I didn't have any money. I'm so mad I didn't get it.
Yeah.
I want them now, but they're expensive.
I mean, at this point, they have to be expensive because that franchise is dead.
No, it's not. They just made a thing.
Oy.
And it was awesome. I want more Small Soldier stuff.
Bring back the Gorgonites.
I need it.
I'm Archer, emissary of the Gorgonites.
He's so cool.
Yeah, they were pretty cool. But Bride of Chucky, rewatching it, like, this shit, it fucked me up for a while as a kid. I definitely was like scared as shit of Chucky, but after a while it made me grow as I got older. I became more fascinated. It's like, oh, what the fuck is Chucky? And then I started like looking into the old movies and watched like Phelan Phalus's video series on it, as well as some of the Nostalgia Critic, and it's like, oh yeah, this shit is stupid. It's like none of this makes sense.
I remember coming out of the theater during like a class field trip or something. We were at the museum or something. I forget what happened, but there was like a doll. It wasn't like a Chucky doll. It was just like a weird looking creepy doll. And I remember being like, "Hey, you know Chucky?" And like a lot of the kids laughed, and that was like one of my first zingers. And I was like, "Wait, I'm funny."
Oh wow. Oy. Yeah, it's funny. Like the movie itself is so hokey and stupid, but like as a kid, I really was just too. It's really Chucky's fucked up face because this was the first time I ever saw Chucky. I never saw him. I didn't see him.
Before he was all stapled up.
Yeah, so it made him look extra scary to me. So that's why it's like, damn, I'm getting the more intense version.
That would be kind of rough if you didn't know what it was about.
Yeah, and so, but rewatching it back, it's like, damn, this shit is all so dumb. Like Chucky and Tiffany are so
scary. You're hilarious.
Yeah, like it's so funny because how like terrible Chucky and Tiffany are for each other. It's like it's like this is Joker and Harley in the full on, like fully realized if you could. And it's like so Joker toxic.
And Harley, if Harley deserved everything she got.
Ain't that fucked up? Because it was
Tiffany's just as bad as Chucky.
She really is. Like she fucking,
if not worse.
Like literally, it's like she's caused so much destruction and damage and shit, and it's like, yeah, no, you're just as bad.
I'd let her get away with it though.
Of course you would. You love Jennifer Tilly.
I do.
Really. I will say that the hokey act, like I said in this, the
And
hokey
she's
acting.
not married no more. I got a shot.
Oh my god! Better hope she's a cougar.
She is.
Oh god, she is.
I mean, just by definition.
I thought, by definition.
Yeah, I mean, she's older.
But is she known for dating younger men?
Hopefully.
So that okay, so you don't even know that, but you're calling her a cougar?
I'm hoping. I'm real. I'm manifesting.
Nigga. Whatever. Wait. But like I said, I was saying the hokey acting in this shit, it's like you'll either fuck with it or it'll piss you off because the acting is so bad.
If it makes you mad, you're weak.
It's so fucking stupid. like just them trying to have this Romeo and Juliet type love. It's like they're trying, but it's like no one can make it work. It's too dumb of writing. It's like Don Mancini. I respect how hokey I respect the campiness, but damn.
His movies are good.
Yeah, I'm probably.
Have I seen all? I think I've seen all. Well, I think I've seen all of them at this point.
I've only seen now Bride of Chucky and the show.
Well, that's it. Jeez, you are missing some blanks.
Yeah, everything's a case of the previous 3 movies I seen through Phelan Phalis and all that, and didn't bother to watch videos on Curse of Chucky or Cult of Chucky.
I watched those with Johnny. Those are good. Like actually.
Ah. Let's see. What Johnny say? Rules Jennifer Tilly supremacy.
Yeah.
Of course.
Love me some J-Tail.
I
gotta get into poker.
Into poker.
Yeah, it's like her favorite thing.
Yeah, it is. She's like really good at it, but apparently has a lot of debt.
That's okay. A couple Family Guy checks and it'll disappear.
Okay, Dub want us to look at their reviews for Deadpool at least. So that's the overwhelming amount of exposition for a Deadpool movie on the beginning, but the jokes really pick up in the middle and end. Will certainly require one of those hour-long YouTube videos explaining everything you missed. Fair. Johnny and Nick ain't like this shit. Had some chuckles and I enjoyed some of the dangling keys, but only like 40 minutes of this thing were an actual movie. And this is what Nick was like, this is what my mom thinks these movies are like.
Womp womp.
Look, I will say this much without spoiling anything. Y'all should have had some tempered expectations. This movie kind of made it clear it was not about to give you that much of a movie. It was very much we're just a crossover fest. We're just going to be dumb fun for the sake of dumb fun. We are not about to give you like the actual Deadpool comic movies, like comics, and be accurate to them. We're just giving you finally Deadpool and Wolverine interacting with each other and being in the MCU. That's it.
Help they kiss.
Like,
this is gonna be a 5 out of 5.
Like, I went into this knowing damn well it's like this is just gonna be dumb fun. It's not. I should not expect much of a major movie from this. I shouldn't expect to cry or anything. It's just you're going in just for the crossover. Like, and it's awesome. It's pure. It's fucking awesome. It kicks all the asses. So, like, it lives up to what it was doing. You know what I mean? Mission accomplished to me.
I haven't seen it yet.
I know. Yeah, let's see. Awkwardly Animated said, while I had an amazing time, I couldn't help but desire more from a storytelling perspective. Great action, hilarious jokes, and visuals that I never thought I'd see before were the things of dreams. Sadly, the movie lacks a timeless story, and I don't see myself coming back to it like I do with other superhero films. This is where I'll just look up the fight scenes on YouTube. Taj, this is good, but I'll probably never gonna watch this again.
That's most Marvel movies.
What Nova have to say? This was a decent movie to me. I got what I wanted and more. See, reasonable. Fucking Nova, fucking Nova. Applause. Understands the fucking assignments every time.
Because they agree with you.
Yes. I ain't ashamed.
Okay.
I ain't ashamed. I ain't ashamed to say it. But nah. But yeah, it's just a fun movie. You know, it's meant to be dumb fun. It's not meant to. It was never meant to be selling itself as we're a movie. It's like, no, you're not. We know. I know you're not.
Malignant. My favorite.
Imagine Toy Story 5 is just a horror movie. I mean,
That'd be cool.
people
kind of four was kind of one.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Oh shit!
Four was like creepy.
I gotta rewatch 4. I've only seen it once in theaters.
My last memory of four is bad.
Damn, really?
I like jumped into like a random like lobby, like in big screen on like Oculus. And there's just a bunch of kids being annoying, like yelling.
Oh god,
I was just like,
it's horrible.
how'd you guys even learn how to stream a movie? You're like 4.
You said you hopped into VR to do it?
Yeah, I do that all the time.
It's funny to me. I think people were getting mad that VR chats that were doing that were getting shut down for copyright. And it's like, duh.
I never seen any of them get shut down. I go in there and watch Rick and Morty with some randos.
Rick and Morty with randos.
I don't do it often though. Sometimes they're chill. I remember watching like this random like anime with like this chill group. That was a good time.
Did you see Flamin' Hot?
I watched it with you. I mean, maybe I watched it with Tariq. I don't remember.
Because I was like, I don't remember you being with me watching this.
Maybe I watched it with Tariq.
I was like, I don't remember that.
I watched it with you. I was in your closet.
Nigga, my closet does not have a door.
Doesn't need one.
The fuck? Oh my god. Flamin' Hot definitely was like, I really loved this movie because it was just so nice to actually see. It was a really nice feel good movie. And then I was so fucking mad that it wasn't a biopic.
It's just historical fiction.
I was so pissed. I was like, holy shit, a really good biopic? And then it's like, nah, this is fake, man. I was like, fuck!
You got played.
I got so damn played, man. Got like a fucking fiddle.
I did go buy a really big bag of hot Cheetos after I watched it.
Oh, I very much got a bag of Flamin' Hots. I never really fuck with Flamin' Hot like at all when
That's
it came
funny,
to flavors.
I don't like the regular ones.
Damn, really?
I mean, it's just boring cheese. I want some heat.
Like, I don't know. I just didn't really. I was just not much of a spice person, you know. So it's just like, yeah, I pick the regulars. But after watching it, I was like, okay, so the whole thing was that it was about the Flamin' Hot flavor is more about having actual taste rather than just being super spicy. Okay, and that made me curious to actually try it. And it's like, okay, yeah, it's hot, but it tastes good as shit.
Yeah, they're delicious. They're addictive. I used to crush.
They're great, but it's like
back in the day.
They're great, but I have heat problems. I do. Things can make me start to sweat a bit, so I gotta like choose the proper times to eat them.
Oh no!
It's like I can't. It's not really a tummy thing. It's just like, damn. It's just I don't want to sweat. It's like I gotta be careful when I eat certain spicy foods. It's like, am I in the mood for burning?
There's a bottle of hot sauce right next to me.
What are you, Hillary Clinton?
I mean, I just love it. I don't eat food without hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, so you are Hillary Clinton.
Is that she like hot sauce?
It was like a thing she was trying to do to appeal to like black people when she was running. Like, and she said on a radio show, "Oh yeah, a kind of quirky thing I'd like to do is carry hot sauce in my purse." And I'm like, and she said this to a black radio show.
Funny.
So I was like, and they called her out on it too. They were like, "That sounds like you clearly are trying to pander." Like they literally said it. It's like, what the fuck?
Some people are like that though. I remember one of my friends, they pulled out like a bottle of honey. We were at the mall. I was like, "What are you doing?" and they were just like, "Yeah, it's my personal honey I carry with me." I was like, "What?
Personal honey?
Yeah, they just
How do you
have
have personal honey?
They just have honey in their purse." And he's like, "What are you doing?" I don't even like honey. I like hot honey.
Hot honey.
Hot honey's good. It's kind of a fad, but still tastes good.
Just call it a fad.
It is a fad.
You think it'll fade out?
Yeah, it's just like it's like the popular food right now, like avocado toast and all that stuff.
That avocado toast thing literally
Yeah.
feels like it was so like manufactured to happen.
Remember-
Like I don't think anyone actually really give a shit about avocado
Remember-
toast.
Remember when people couldn't stop talking about red velvet cupcakes?
Hey man, I fuck with red velvet though.
I know, but it wasn't. They're not. What this? There was like stores that only sold that. Like it's not.
Okay, wait a minute. No, not just only fucking one
Yeah.
flavor in it. Like, how do you make that work?
Yeah, that was it.
Like,
it was
what?
weird.
You just have red velvet cupcakes, red velvet cakes, velvet brownies. No, I'd be pissed.
Just chocolate with food coloring.
Shut up.
It is.
Shut up.
It is.
Shut up. Let me dream, damn it. It's velvety goodness.
Yeah, red 40. Enjoy.
Shut the fuck up. I hate this nigga so much. Oh my god.
Goes down smooth, I bet.
Fuck off. Fucking Weisenheimer. Oh, fam, I fucking love this. It's funny, it's heartfelt, it's beautifully shot. The performances are great. I wanted this to be dope so bad, and I'm so glad it actually was.
It was a good watch.
Oh yes, amazing watch. I'd watch it again. Honestly, it's so good. Just even though it's fake, it's like it's still such a feel good story. Ugh. Beyond the Gate. Beyond. You remember Beyond the Gates?
Is that the one with the VHS tape I made you watch?
The fact that you said you made me watch it, nigga. This was a double feature with Head, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Like, like y'all don't know, Chad. Like sometimes Deangelo just invites me to watch random ass movies that even he doesn't know what the fuck they are,
Yeah, I just put them on.
and it's by chance they end up being something really worth talking about.
Yeah, man. I'm good at picking movies.
But Beyond the Gates, like, this is a movie that like had an idea and was so afraid to execute it.
Yeah.
Like it took so long to get to it. But it's
was
like
fun.
it had charm. It had a little bit of charm to it, I'll admit.
Maybe
It's
they could do a
just-
sequel now. Now we know the rules.
Yeah, the rules were all over the place. I was like trying to follow it. Really need to get into the game more. Would have worked if we spent more time playing and less doubting whether to play. Yeah,
They should have just made horror Jumanji.
exactly. That's what I was thinking we were getting. Like horror Jumanji, where it's like death traps and shit, and they almost die.
Yeah.
Like that would have been. That's perfect. That's what we want to see.
It's mostly just like it's a board game sometime, and then we kill people.
Exactly. We can get into some ignorant, malignant shit.
I love Malignant.
Malignant. I remember, like, you watched this shit the day before one night, and you were like, "What the?" It was the first time I heard you like put out a curse word in chat, saying, "What the hell is this movie?" I was like, "Damn, that must be some movie to make you curse."
I love that movie.
It was like, and then you like had us watch it, and I was just
Yeah,
like,
I made all you guys watch it.
yeah, it was like, what the fuck is this? Like, how do you make a
rules.
movie like this?
I love Malignant. It's so silly.
Oh my god, like it genuinely is just insane, and
My
you
favorite
don't.
character was the chair.
Not the chair.
That chair stole the show.
That was like everything the movie was building up to was so amazing, but then you get to that magical moment with the chair.
I could watch
It's
that
like the-
chair. I could
like
watch that
it's-
chair scene for like an hour.
It is the #1 best chair moment in cinema. Like, nothing will top that. I don't care what. Like, think of your favorite chair moments and just imagine them times of infinity. That's this fucking chair moment in this movie. Like, God. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, how can you hate this movie? If you watch it, you can't hate it. You can't. Oh my God. Like, it's literally, because it goes as insane as it needs to. Like, this woman gets possessed by a malignant tumor in her head and somehow starts walking back or maneuvering backwards.
Yeah, it's sick. It's like an actual good, like, modern day, like, slasher villain design. I love Gabriel.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because Greyworks asked the question, like, if it was just Terrifier as the most recent notable horror icon, and also Megan, and it's like, oh yeah, Gabriel from Malignant.
Yeah,
but he's not an icon. No one can make him an icon properly.
I can. I'd buy his toy.
The other ones is like the Babadook.
I've only seen it once. I gotta watch it again because I don't really remember much from when I watched it.
I remember watching it because I was so fascinated by its like design. It's like, what the fuck type of creepy thing? But it was the different type of horror movie I really like, because it's like, oh, you make me actually care about the characters. Because I'm not too big a fan when they like make it so the characters suck, and so you're just kind of wanting them to die. You know, at that point, it's like, man, like, please make me care. So when they do die, it's like, no, you know, I'm actually scared. Like, I want to actually be scared for the characters dying. That's what you should make me do. Versus just, I'm seeing gore and violence and that's it.
One day I'll watch it again, maybe.
Maybe, he says.
Yeah, maybe. There's a lot of stuff I gotta watch.
Oh yeah, I remember we watched Hardcore Henry, and what else? That was like a man's night.
It was Hardcore Henry, and I think it was like Teen Titans versus Teen Titans.
Damn it, didn't we have like a man's night? I thought it included Hardcore Henry with another one. It wasn't Fast and Furious?
We didn't watch Fast and we only watched the part at the end. Or did we watch the whole thing? I don't remember. I don't remember.
Damn, nigga.
That was like 10 years ago.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Didn't know you 10 years ago.
Hey, you did.
Oh my God.
You just didn't know it. We were in the same room.
Shut up.
It's true.
Oh my God. What's wrong with this nigga?
Am I wrong?
Oh yeah, right. I did forget about that. Because just fucking Steven Universe panel.
Yeah, we were in the same room.
But we did know each other.
Yeah, but you felt it.
I didn't.
You felt it one day. You felt there was a great man in that room.
Jeez.
And one day he would welcome you.
Hardcore Henry. This is a manly ass movie.
I love Hardcore Henry.
This is a good one. Like,
saw that bad boy in theater and left feeling amazing.
Saw it with my family in theaters, and I was like, nice. That was epic.
Saw that thing with my bros. He walked out. He was just like, okay, we all loved it. It was great.
It's too good, bro. Like, I mean, I'll admit, I'm glad the gimmick of the first person angle didn't take off. I'm kind of glad it's more unique to this film. So that's
they do it in that. I think they do it in that new Bad Boys.
Yeah, I still want to see that.
I haven't seen any of the Bad Boys movies. So I don't really want to start at 4.
Well, yeah, you can't start. You shouldn't. You gotta go.
Yeah, but also, I don't want to watch 3 Bad Boys movies.
They're good.
I'm sure. Are they? I looked at it.
Well, okay. I don't know about the third one or the fourth one, but
even
1 and 2 are good.
The first one is like a 44. It's so funny.
I'd say the first one is good to start it off, but the second one is where it propels itself because it becomes just dumb entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you'll love the second one.
always back in charge.
What did I say about this movie? I said chef's kiss. That's it. That's all it is. It's just chef's kiss, because it's just pure action, just good action, and it's experimental, which makes it stand out really well. Because this gimmick could have flopped. It really could not have. It could have genuinely not worked, but they managed to make it work as well as they could, and it's just amazing to see it unfold. Honestly.
Yeah, I was fully expecting to throw up, but I didn't.
Yeah, really. You would think like the gimmick would make you get sick of it, but it's like no, I still was. It didn't shake too much. It didn't get too crazy or nothing like that.
Yeah, very very clear action. That's what I hate a lot of like action movies. They just like shake the camera. They like zoom in too much. I gotta see the actual choreography.
That's my thing. Like I hate it when they do the shaky cam, because it's like. It's so obvious you're getting the stunt double in place, and even then it's like you're not even filming the stunt double properly because you're still shaking the damn camera.
If I can't see their feet, I don't want it. They gotta. I gotta see the whole body. That's how you know it's good.
They need to get back to doing those type of shots where it's like you just put the camera on a tripod and just let the kinetic energy rule the scene. That's it. That's all you need to do. We just need to see the movement of the bodies hitting and punching each other, you know?
Yeah, I just watched Old Boy, and now I finally get everyone hypes up that hallway scene.
Oh, man, I need to watch Old Boy.
Dude goes to town. Dude, that scene's so cool. Dude, he's so strong.
Jeez.
Freaking destroys everyone.
Oh, man, gotta check it out.
Get absolutely destroyed.
I remember we played chicken with Cool Runnings.
Yeah, we watched all of it. So I won.
Did you? Because you wanted to leave too.
Yeah, but you know.
Like someone just put it on, and we're like, we're just like, okay. We're gonna watch this.
I didn't expect you guys to watch the whole Cool Runnings. No one told me to stop.
I was expecting someone to say, "All right, I'm getting off." Like
exactly.
Someone.
You guys all watched it. That's not my fault. You think I put it on Cool Runnings because I wanted to watch Cool Runnings? I put it on as a goof, but everyone watched it.
It was so stupid because it's like we were just up at 1 a.m. too, so it's like, bro, we gotta go to bed. It's time. We can't pull another fucking Mansers night. But you put that shit on, and we're just like, okay, we're just gonna watch this. We're just gonna commit, okay? Nobody gave up. Nobody wanted to see. I'll go to bed. I can't. It's 3. It ended at 3 a.m.
The movie gave up.
No, what do you mean the movie gave up?
The movie Cool Runnings just kind of stops.
No, it didn't. It had like the
yes, it does.
Did it?
Yeah.
I thought it was like it had like the little heartwarming thing where they pick up the sled and get it across the line.
Yeah, and it just kind of stops. It's not like really an ending.
They don't like give them the medals or do the aftermath.
They don't do like an ending scene. It just kind of stops. And they start being like, blah, blah, blah. The Cool Runnings crew did it or whatever. You know, the little text on the screen.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, if you say so.
Pretty fun, feel-good sports movie. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because coming out of it, it really did live up to that one Family Guy joke about it. It's like, it's not a good movie, but it's not a bad movie either. It's like, it's a movie. That's all I can say about Cool Runnings is it's a movie.
And it's 100% accurate.
They
were actually coached by John Candy.
Shut up. That should be considered a hate crime to say that.
Why?
You should know why.
What you got against it? What does John Candy do?
You didn't do nothing. It's just the way you said that.
I love John Candy. Gone too soon.
Army of the Dead. Did we watch that?
No, I hate that movie. It's so boring.
What was this movie?
This is Zack Snyder.
Oh yeah, that dumbass. Oh, oh my god, I hated this movie so much.
They kept making more.
Which is a question mark of who really fucks with this. Like I was so mad, bro. I was like, nah, it had a zombie tiger, and yet they fucked that up.
I didn't even get that far.
Oh damn!
I was bored. I was like an hour and a half in and nothing.
Oh no! Yeah, nah, never mind. You were right. You had every right to back out. How long is this movie? Never once do they mention the name of the movie. Also, I need to visit the optometrist because I'm only seeing blur.
Optometrist. I think you spelled it wrong.
Okay, that explains. That's because I was like trying to read it exactly how he spelled it. I was like, I'm not stupid, am I? Like I know what an optometrist is. I said this was when it premiered. I was like, pretty weak zombie movie. Characters make dumb choices that gets almost everyone killed, particularly one character, all for nothing. The music choices suck, mainly where they're put.
Such a long movie too.
It's like it wanted to be Suicide Squad, and it's like you're not. What I don't know what
this movie. Jesus, it's almost. Jeez. So it's almost 3 hours.
Ugh. Just for a zombie movie, mind you. It's like, bro, it's zombies. You can't get 3 hours of zombies, bro.
Not with those characters.
Exactly. That's the other thing. Like, we're stuck with these pieces of shit. You made me hate Batista. Like, I should not hate
that movie.
Like, I'm like, come on. Nobody works here. And everyone made such bad decisions that were just like, why did they do that? Why? And it got people killed too, so it's like, yeah, I really don't feel bad.
It should have been cool, but it wasn't.
Oh, yeah. Oy. What was Look Both Ways?
I don't know. You watched it. You gave it a 3. Who's that?
Oh! Bree showed me this movie. I remember this. Yeah, it was like about this artist who was torn between.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, I forgot. Bree told me about it too. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah, she showed me to it. Showed it to me. Damn.
She showed the movie you.
Fuck off.
Just look both ways. Here's man.
Oy, but yeah, like this is actually a really sweet movie because it was just showcasing a split timeline for this lady if she chooses to be an artist or chooses to find love.
It was only 3 stars worth of sweet though.
Yeah, I think. I didn't even like review it.
Oof.
I think there was like some pacing problems that just bugged me about it. That's about the We Are Young cover. Oh boy.
Was it We Are Young cover?
Apparently.
Who covers it?
Someone.
Maybe she just sings it.
I mean, that technically is a cover.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, we're hitting at 10:30. I think we could probably call it there.
Nice.
Yeah. This is pretty fun. Glad y'all joined me. I'm glad y'all stayed to hear my Primos thoughts. I have some more coming soon.
Yeah. Look out for the video. I'm gonna edit the whole thing.
If you're doing that for free.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
I've already taken money out your account.
Nigga, no, you haven't.
Okay.
Oh my god. Whatever. Whatever. Thanks y'all for joining me. Thanks y'all for sharing y'all letterboxes. Remember, y'all can rewatch the stream afterwards. And also, I want to say, look forward to the indie animation pitch night coming tomorrow. be sure to
Yeah,
check that
six-
out
six-
at the
6 o'clock sharp.
yeah, be sure to check that out on the Animation Appreciation Hub. I'll put a link to it in the description for here. It's like, be sure to check out the premiere tomorrow at, like you said, 6 p.m. And with that, I just want to say
EST.
yeah. And with that, just want to say thank you all, and always remember, it's just a thought.